Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swagger back. Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. It is Johnny's house on a Thursday weather alert day. What? Yes.
Oh, no.
Now, I know we said that the other day, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
But we don't say it today.
And I'm sure you're going to hear it 500 times during
today.
the summer.
It's coming right for us.
I'm going to stop using this term. Mostly cloudy, numerous thunderstorms, gusty winds up to 28 miles an hour, 70% chance of that. It's going to be about a quarter of an inch or higher. 86 or high? 75 right now.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Are you guys fans of Rob Lowe?
He's all right.
I am, but he has a weird crooked face and it freaks me out.
Well, him and his son, John Owen Lowe, they have a Netflix series that's coming out together. And it's called Unstable. So, I mean, it's cool that they're working together, him and his son.
Isn't he one of those like Chicago Fire or something?
I thought he was, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch
ahead.
any of those, but it's called Unstable. It's about an introverted man who goes to work for his eccentric father in order to save him from a disaster. So there you go. That's all we know about it. The show is inspired by the way John Owen's trolling his dad, like all over social media and real life. So it's based somewhat on a true story, somewhat not, but
They got him listed as Rob Lowe is an American actor, producer, director, podcaster.
Okay.
Oh.
That's probably what he's known best for.
Yeah, I feel like the majority of people now are podcasters.
Podcaster.
So.
He's like a big name, but he had that little hit back in the day when he got in trouble, and it stuck with him.
Yeah.
He was the first to have like the
videotape situation.
Yeah, he was in Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
Jesse Williams, he made his Broadway premiere in a play called Take Me Out, and he wanted a challenge, and he definitely got a challenge because
Okay.
he's not on Grey's Anatomy anymore. But on Broadway, he plays a gay baseball player named Darren Lemming, and he is nude, straight up nude in
On
this
Broadway?
Broadway.
Hey.
Yeah, so he wasn't too excited for it, but he said that he wanted a challenge. He asked God for a challenge. I wanted to be terrified, and he said I asked to do something that was scary, and this is what came to my, attention, and he was nude on Broadway.
Listen, some people are just comfortable with nudity.
I mean, he is a good-looking dude, so I don't see what he has, to be ashamed of, but there you go.
I mean, if I was in better shape, I'd be in here naked pushing the buttons with my thing.
Thank God you're not, because that would be really awkward.
Better hope I don't lose some more weight, right?
So Jack Black, he's done a lot of things in his career, but he was doing an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and he said that his best memories come from when he was doing it with a group of kids, like acting with them, which is School of Rock.
That was a great movie.
It was so
I've
good.
never seen it.
Oh, really?
Never seen School of Rock.
Oh, it's great.
No.
Oh, my
I know they have
gosh.
an actual School of Rock over in Dr. Phillips right off Turkey Lake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friends' kids in Sanford do School of Rock,
School of Rock.
and that's how they started their band, and they're really good.
He's so cool. So, yeah, he said the highlight of his career was not Tenacious D or Nacho Libre or any of those. It was School of Rock, which celebrates its 20th anniversary next year.
20 years.
Yes,
That's
you
a
gotta
great
watch
movie.
it.
Yeah, you really should watch it.
All right, that'll be on my list.
And the cool thing is that he recently teamed up with the same director of School of Rock, and it's a new movie on Netflix called Apollo 10 and a Half. And he brought the same kind of like realism and humor with like kids and all that stuff. So I don't know. Netflix is getting so many
if you
people.
can't get a movie in Hollywood, go to Netflix. They're paying just as much.
Yeah. Did you see Jim Carrey hanging out with The Weeknd?
No.
So basically, he was in heaven during his first hangout, he said, with The Weeknd because they drove around in his car and listened to After Hours, The Weeknd's album. So before it came out, he got to actually sit with The Weeknd and just drive around and listen to it. He's on the newest album, Dawn FM, which is so weird to me.
Who, Jim Carrey?
Well,
Yes.
they're both from Canada,
Yeah.
so that's probably their tie.
Yeah, he said it's so crazy how they became friends, and they just he was a fan of The Mask, The Weeknd was, and then they talked about that, and so they just bonded, and now he's on his album.
Here's the crazy thing. Okay, if I'm excited about my album, and Brian and I are riding around, and there's a couple of tracks that suck. You can't tell me.
No.
You can't tell me.
Well, I mean, Jim Carrey doesn't really have a musical background
I know,
either,
but,
so it's
but
like.
listen, I'm hyped. I'm like, so what do you think about that? Now, you might personally not like it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that,
Well,
though.
The Weeknd's a little bit out there.
Yes.
Jim Carrey's obviously
Yeah.
out there, so I guess they probably vibe pretty well.
Yeah, I could
It's like-
totally see that.
Like, now I'm not feeling that
But
cut.
what if Jim Carrey was like, man, all your music sounds the same the weekend? Right?
the car would get pulled over? He'd be
Like-
asked to leave.
Yo, man, all your movies are the same. How about that?
Oh. Awkward. No, they're like best friends now.
Good. It's good to have a best friend. All right, it's Thursday morning. Let's get this thing started. It's Johnny's house. Johnny's house Thursday morning. Clouds, storms today, possibly. High today of 86. It is 75. We're talking about the unlikely friendship of the weekend and Jim Carrey. So I had to look it up and find out some unlikely friendships y'all may or may not know about. Martha Stewart and Brandon Fraser. You know
I
about
thought you were
that?
going to say Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg.
Well, yeah, that's.
Well,
I mean,
they're best
everybody
friends.
Yeah.
knows about that one. This is one I guess a lot of people didn't know about. Katy Perry and Allison Williams. Now I don't see why that one's unusual.
No.
Yeah, I don't know who Allison Williams is, so.
She was in Get Out. She was.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you didn't see it, did you?
I didn't see it.
Oh,
Brian.
what was her name? Get the key. Give me the key. What was it? Oh, that was a line he said all the time.
Oh, my God.
Give me the key. I need that key. Yeah, I don't see why that one is. Let's see here. Kelly Osbourne and Mandy Moore.
I can see that being
can see-
weird,
yeah.
but I could also see it working.
Matthew McConaughey and Guy Fieri. I heard about that one.
Well, I mean, he likes weed, and Guy
He
likes
likes
to
to
cook.
cook.
So, like,
Perfect
that's
match.
like match
Oh,
made in
my
heaven.
goodness.
And I don't know Guy personally, but
Uh-huh.
I would assume he's probably not too mad at the weed.
Yeah,
He doesn't seem.
no.
He seems like he'd like to go to Flavor Town
Yes.
and get a little high.
Can you imagine, man? Yeah, that one's Pitbull and John Travolta.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
Pitbull.
weird.
When she was alive, Betty White and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, that's cute.
They say they worked in a Hallmark movie together and just became really
I
good
can't
friends.
imagine anyone not being friends with Betty White.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a weird one. Meryl Streep and 50 Cent.
Oh, I've seen that.
Hey, I heard about that
yeah,
one too.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Wow.
That one is weird.
Yeah. Tyra Banks and Clay Aiken.
That's also weird.
Kris Jenner and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
I don't see how the daughters would let her in. Wait a minute. Why are you getting close to our mama? See, Zach Braff and Harry Styles.
Like bros. I could see that.
Now this isn't unusual. Lisa Bonet and Marissa Tomei.
Well, I don't know how they would meet. That's all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could see them being friends.
Yeah. Okay. Here it is. They worked briefly together on A Different World. I do remember that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Marissa
Yeah.
Tomei was one of the roommates.
Uh-huh.
And-
I had somebody yesterday say that I look like Marissa Tomei.
I could see.
that weird?
No, I could
I was
see
like-
that. Like my cousin Vinny's. Like you're way younger than her, so now obviously you don't
Yeah.
see it. But
It's funny because I'm looking at this actress I'm about to say, and I'm looking at you, and I can see you have similarities to her, Courtney Cox. They said Ed Sheeran and Courtney Cox back in the.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
day.
they're.
Yeah.
I know they're friends.
I love
Really?
me some Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran and Courtney Cox? I had no idea. Here's one I didn't know about. Kim Kardashian and Serena Williams.
I could see that.
Let's see here. Let's see. Russell Brand and Helen Mirren.
Russell Brand's a weird dude.
Yeah.
So anyone being friends with him is weird. But I love him. He's so
I was
smart.
gonna say you used to be obsessed with him.
I still am. He is just so much smarter than everybody else, which is
What is
crazy.
he doing now? I haven't seen him in any movies.
He does
or-
a lot of podcast stuff. He does a lot of activist stuff. He is so. I know a lot of people think like he's just out there because of his movies and stuff,
Yeah.
but he's a very, very smart
Didn't
guy.
you say he's been through some things?
He was addicted to drugs to the
okay.
point where he did things in the bathroom for drugs. That's where he came from.
And
So
he said that.
That's why, like, I feel like when he does talk on stuff like that, like he's very smart about it because he's been there.
He's been there. Kate Hudson and Leah Michelle.
Yeah, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Kate Hudson again. She's one of those ones I think anyone could be friends with. I don't know why she.
Is that because Glee? I feel like she's done.
Let's see. Let me see how that friendship happened. Let's see. Through one of the most difficult times when they became friends after what's his name? Her boyfriend died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Corey.
I guess she reached out to her and they became friends. Hey, listen, you can find. I mean, in Hollywood, I mean, who knows who anybody is? Because you're always acting, and when you're not acting, you're portraying your role in front of the camera,
Right.
and So I can see how these people can become friends.
Yeah, because you don't know what they're like in real life.
No.
You just know their character.
Sometimes you just want to be around real people. I can see how really famous people can be close to people that aren't famous because they just want to be around just real people that they're not chasing their fame.
When you find someone who doesn't care that you're famous.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think that's kind of why we've gotten along with like Chris and Joey over the years with
Yeah.
NSYNC because it's not that we don't care that they're famous. It's just that we're like, oh, that's
y'all
just,
good people.
Yeah, they're
Well,
just
y'all
good people.
cool. We can all hang out. Let's do that. All right, let's do it. First call of the day on a Thursday, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day, that's when you call us up, and you're the first one we talk to today. Let's do that next, right here on Johnny's House. 623 Orlando's #1 hit music station. This is Johnny's house on a Thursday. Mostly cloudy, numerous thunderstorms, gusty winds. It could be bad in some places. High today of 86. It is 75 right now. If you want to be the first one we talk to today, all you got to do is call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let it ring and ring, and once we're done talking, we will talk to you. So you left here, went home, got a quick nap, picked up the kid from school, made dinner real quickly, did homework, and I had to drop him off at his grandmother's because I had a meeting with our new boss. And we just sat down, and I just took him over to Bahama Breeze.
Okay.
No, not Bahama. Yeah, Bahama Breeze. Because it was outdoors. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
I thought they would have a little reggae band. They didn't have that.
They usually have the steel drum guy.
Yeah.
No, they didn't have that. So we went inside and just talked a little bit. Then I went home, fell asleep at 10, 11:15, eyes wide open. Bing! So I watched TV until I fell asleep about 12:30.
No.
Yeah, I know, man. I was telling Brian, I don't know what it is, man. I fall asleep, but then bing. There's nothing on my mind. I'm happy. Family's well. Just maybe it's just all this caffeine.
I was gonna say.
Because I'm tripling up on the caffeine because I'm tired.
Right.
And now it just stays in my system. So I had to be
Yeah.
like Elvis, man.
Oh
Take something to get me to sleep.
No, don't do that.
I'm not. I'm
We'll find you on the toilet. we don't need
Somebody's
that.
gonna be upset. Don't talk about the cake.
Take some melatonin.
Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna try to make it right. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Try to make it right.
I will say something that you should try is, and maybe on the weekend to
Okay.
get you back right, there's something called Dream Water.
Yes.
So it's a lot like 5 Hour Energy, but in reverse. And it's actually not bad for you.
Okay.
When we go on cruises, I take it with me and drink it because
Okay.
it gets me.
What can I find it?
They have it at like the register at like Publix.
Okay.
I've
I'll
seen
try
them
it.
at
I'll get it.
7-Eleven sometimes
Yeah,
too.
it's called Dream Water.
Dream Water. I'll
Yeah,
try
it's
it.
all
I'll
natural
try it.
stuff, and
Yeah.
it just helps you relax.
Okay.
And you know me, I don't relax.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
All right. Ray, how was yours, ma'am?
It was good. I went to the gym, and then my in-laws came in, and it didn't rain, so they got to go see them practice at T-ball, which was
How do
fun.
they practice? They just swing off the tee?
Yeah, they practice like fielding and throwing and hitting the ball, and
Are your kids accurate?
yeah. They're getting there.
They're getting there?
They're getting there, yeah. So we're trying to teach them to hit the ball without the tee, too.
Oh,
Just like,
really?
yeah, step
Yeah.
it up a little bit.
Okay.
But it was nice. And then we went to dinner, which took forever.
Yeah.
It just took forever.
What, in your neighborhood?
No.
Oh, okay.
Over in Sanford area.
Okay.
So we didn't get home until like 10 o'clock last night.
Man, look at us up in here.
I know. So I'm like exhausted.
B, how about you, man?
It was cool. Did some work around here, and then I did get home and take a quick nap because my wife and I had a little date night last night. So we went to Illume, I think it's called. It's over at the JW Marriott.
Okay.
She saw it online.
The new one?
Yeah.
The one
over by Disney
Yeah, yeah,
Springs
yeah.
area. Yeah. So it's like their outdoor terrace type place. So we went there. We were there for hours. I think our reservation was at 6:30, and we didn't get home until 10 because we stayed for the fireworks.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Which are
Yeah.
at 9 because the way their rooftop is set up, you can see the Epcot and the Disney fireworks at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because now with the time change, Disney's are at 9 as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Magic Kingdom's at 9.
Yeah.
And
See, I get the benefits of hearing them without seeing them. I hear at 9 o'clock, boom, boom,
Really?
boom. Every night, I
Well-
can set my clock, boom, 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 boom.
we can see the
I
Magic
can't see a
Kingdom
damn
ones
thing.
from our backyard, but we can't see the Epcot ones because they're lower. But
Yeah.
from the top of the Marriott, you could see them both at the same time, which is pretty cool. I ate some fancy food. I had watermelon with crab on top of it, which is weird.
You know what? I don't even know you anymore.
It was fancy. I wore a nice shirt.
I don't even know.
What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
My wife warned me it's sort of upscale fancy. I'm like, let's do it.
What?
I had a
Wait,
drink with my
watermelon-
pinky out.
Watermelon with crab? Who
Yeah.
This
are
is
you?
weird.
Yeah, I had watermelon with crab on
Going
top.
through a midlife crisis?
Watermelon
Did you
lollipops.
like it?
It was actually delicious. And it was funny. I don't go to restaurants like that very often, but the server was explaining everything, and he was very, very
Thorough?
excited about it
Yeah,
and thorough,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
made me uncomfortable
Yeah.
because I'm used to a dude
Yeah.
at like a regular restaurant that goes, "What do you want?" But
Oh, yeah.
I would mention something, and he'd be like, "Ooh, now this is amazing, and here's why." And
Oh,
he
yeah.
would go into all these details.
That's a good server.
There's two types of servers in those fine dining restaurants. Ones that remember it. I mean, right off the dome, and then one that had that little notepad, and they'll come out and they'll go, okay, this is a so-and-so with so-and-so sauce on it. But some like, the chef did an amazing job. He
Oh,
has this
yeah.
special demi-glaze that he started cooking 2 days ago. And when he puts it, I'm like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he sold us on stuff we didn't even want because, the way he described it,
Yes.
and it was good. So I ain't even mad.
You had crab on watermelon.
Yeah, on a stick, like a little lollipop.
And you were dressed nice?
I was dressed nice. I had a nice shirt on and some pants.
Who are you?
This is weird.
My wife's trying to change me. I didn't even know it.
Hey, that's the Jedi thing. I mean, good women can do that. Next thing you know, start dressing better. You get a different place. You're like, how did that happen?
She got me.
How did that happen? Excel, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, John.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, there's other people in here too, right? That's Brian and Ray. And then sometimes they get a little left. They feel left out when, when you don't say hello to them
I like
too.
to sit back.
Ain't nobody in the room.
Yeah. So how are you?
Guys, I'm good.
Good. Thank you for that bottle of wine. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, thanks for that liquor.
Ray, why you say it like that? Thank you for the liquor. Thanks for the liquor.
Yeah, we actually
Liquor.
we used our grape Ciroc in our sangria last weekend. It was nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, I had some Yoho rum this weekend in Chicago.
Oh wow, you went to Chicago?
Yes, I took the 2 bottles of Brian's rum with me.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw your pictures. It snowed, right?
Oh my God, yes.
It snowed in Chicago.
It snowed?
Yeah.
This weekend?
Oh,
Really?
that sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got stranded. I ended up coming back
Wow.
Tuesday instead of Monday, but it was good.
Were you up there to see someone?
No, we went for a
Why
wedding.
do you care,
I
John?
had a wedding.
She calls everywhere. Ray asks people questions all the time. Well, all of a sudden, it's different when she calls. Let's ask her, was she there to see someone? Just a wedding? It was a beautiful wedding?
No, just took my mom to go have some good time.
You didn't have a wedding date?
No, my mother was my wedding date.
Oh my gosh, did you
Listen.
hear that, Johnny? She's such
She
a nice
needed it.
I know, man. I would love to take my mom to the
lost
wedding.
my dad.
Yeah. No. You sound like you're just a good woman. You know? You sound like you're just a good woman.
I appreciate it. I try.
No.
I try. I really do. But I'm glad you guys like your
Ray said she liked that liquor.
I like my liquor.
That liquor.
That liquor was delicious.
that watermelon Ciroc is really good.
Yeah,
I've never had any of that.
impressive.
Yeah, I'll have to get some.
Yes, it's very good. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Anything for you guys. You guys make my day.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. And it's always a pleasure to hear from you.
Next
Yes,
time,
and one
DM
day-
Johnny so he can go out and get the treats. Instead of,
She knows
Right.
that I'm very busy that time of the morning.
oh yeah.
She knows.
Somebody
Yeah,
said your
just pretty
voice is
much.
very soothing. It is.
Oh, thank you.
Who said that?
I try.
Sybil on
Who said
YouTube.
that?
Oh. She's like, who said that? She's like, who said that? I want to know who said that.
Johnny did.
Well, listen.
When I worked at Orlando Weekly, they actually asked me to do commercials or not commercials, but do
Back in the day, there was an industry you could have racked up on, but I don't know if that when
No,
is that
yeah,
industry
you
around
know.
anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No. I mean, with every technology you got today.
If it is, I'm getting on board. I'm sorry.
Nah, you ain't got the voice like
no,
that.
you
Damn.
don't. You know, it's like,
You stick to pictures of yourself.
so what? Hey, Ray, like this. So what you wearing?
You stick to the pictures and be quiet, right?
What you got on?
Is this a dude?
Yeah, is this a dude? Okay, bye. All right, well, listen, we got to run, and it's always a pleasure to talk to you, okay?
Nice talking to you guys.
All
Have a
right,
good
take
day.
care. You have a beautiful day, too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And bye-bye.
I'm being honest, Ray. I'm just saying, maybe if you could pair her voice with your face and stuff.
Man, you know Ray tired, and she's in a good mood right now.
Stop talking.
Okay. All right, listen.
No, not you.
Okay, I'll stop talking. All right, listen. The FSA is today. I want to find out how are your kids dealing with that. Can I talk now?
Yes.
Okay, we'll find out when we come back on Johnny's House. Justin Bieber, a couple days away. You ready, Ray?
I am so ready
You
for
ready?
it. I've been listening to him every single day on the way into work.
Is that why your in-laws in town so they can watch the kids while y'all?
No.
Oh, that's that?
No, they got other business to handle, but
I thought, so you going to take the kids to the concert?
heck no, my parents are going to be watching them. Not the in-laws, my parents.
It's a funny thing. Ray will not talk about that Justin Bieber concert.
No. It's funny because Promo emailed me yesterday and they're like, hey, did you still, because we put our names on a list just in case if they have extra tickets. And she was like, hey, did you still want tickets? And I said, unless they're floor seats, no. Because I'm going to Tampa.
Oh, but please know, and this is just how it is. If you get radio station tickets, I don't care what radio station, you're smacking the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. Literally.
It didn't used to be that way.
It didn't used to be that way.
But
no.
now, oh yeah, you ain't sitting up close.
Because the artists don't want to give those. They don't want to do that.
I literally had a dream about Justin Bieber 2 days ago, but I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to ruin anything.
I know. You think you jinxing it. If you say something, next thing you know, he's not going to be here. It's going to be partly cloudy. Look for some storms possibly today. 86 is our high. It is 75. All right. A lot of kids are taking the FSA today, and I think this is the last year. I think, is it next year they're going straight to the other testing?
Yeah, I guess they're doing that assessment stuff later on, like the 3 times a year to see where you are.
Yeah. And my kid he's hyped about. When it comes to tests, he's hyped. Like last night, he's like, whatever the teachers tell him, he tells me, I got to carb up tonight. Well, you got to carb up tonight so I can have energy, and I'm going to go to bed early because we got the writing FSA tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, all right. He's so anything you need? No, we tracked this. I'm just ready to do this. I'm like, oh. Okay, but then there's some kids that they stress out because the school put pressure on the kids.
Yep.
Because the better you do on the test, the more money. And I think that's kind of, I guess you got to do it that way. It would appear to me that if a school isn't doing well because of the test, you would put more money into that school so you can get them to. But that's not how it works.
You would think it would be reversed.
Yeah, it would be reversed.
They need more resources. Yeah.
But then you got some people that would, just like the NBA, might be tanking the test so they can get some money.
Yeah, I guess that's probably what their fear is. I mean, you don't think about it because it doesn't make sense. Like, who does that? But maybe they do.
Man, you're talking about more money to that individual school. So a lot of kids aren't into it. And I just want to find out from the parents, how are your kids dealing with taking the FSA? Are they stressed out? I mean, we've done this before, and there's kids that are in tears, that they put so much stress that once they go in, I remember back in the day we had to take those tests. You had those number 2 pencils, and you had to sit there, and they made you do not open the test until we tell you to. If you open the test, your test, and you're sitting there like, what's in this test?
The little seal on the side of the pamphlet.
Yes. On the count, I'll have you open it, and when I tell you to put your pencil, then you're sitting there, put your pencils down. Turn your test over. You have 5 minutes. Step away from that desk.
And they yell at you, pencils down, pencils down.
Pencils down. If you do not put your pencils down, I'm like, man, what is this test? Man, I remember looking at that test and all I saw was circles. Like, I remember when I took the SAT, after a while, I'm just like, you know what?
B. I don't want to switch it because there's got to be a B every now and then.
A B's got to hit sometime.
I want to find out, how are you? How are your kids dealing with the FSA? How is it happening? Have you had to have a pep talk with them? Are they one to take the test and they're okay? Or are they one that's just stressed out? Find out the kind of stress that they have on your kids. Parents want to talk to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, if you want to text over, is 41067. You can get a discussion on social media, and we'll read that, and we'll talk about it in the live stream. Parents, if your kids are taking that FSA today or this week, how are they with taking the test? Are they stressed out, or they're like, hey, let's just do it? We want to talk to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll talk to you next right here on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 653, mostly cloudy. Numerous thunderstorms today, 70% chance of that. High of 86, it is 75. The FSA is today, and we're trying to get a gauge from parents and teachers and kids. And how do you feel about it? Or you want to stress over it? Or you're like, you know what, it's just one of those tests. Also, good morning.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I have to say one thing before I start talking about the FSA. I'm a first-time caller.
First-time caller.
1988, back when it was Doc and Johnny.
1988.
So I've been here a while.
Man, you've been on a journey. Look at you. Thank you for riding with us.
I know.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. So what do you want to say?
So I'm calling from the perspective of a teacher.
Okay.
So I don't have my own kids, but I have 35 students.
Okay.
And we just got done taking our writing test on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to think of both sides of it. I am the type that sometimes will stress my students out and make sure that they do the absolute best because I don't want them to treat it like, a piece of garbage. And
Yep.
I know everything that's riding on it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also have to say, hey, it's just a test. I don't want you to blank on it the day of it. And so
Yeah.
we did a little activity on Tuesday where I had all my students write down their biggest fear about the test on a little Post-it. And after they went around and shared their fears, and I even gave one of mine as well, I had them crumple it up, tear it up, and throw it away. And we used it as we were throwing our fears away because it is just a test. And they've got this, and they can do really well, and we are encouraging them, and we know they're going to kick it in the can and just make it one of their best days. And so
She sounds like a teacher, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You're
she
going to
does.
make this your best day. Come
Right.
on.
right?
Yes.
And so I have to do it that way. Otherwise, they will freeze up and they won't take it and they'll perform really badly. And then I also have to do it for the sake of my sanity because my stress is out the room because they, threaten us that we're not going to be able to teach anymore. Our certificates can be removed, things like that. And so,
what do you think about the new testing system?
Oh, the new testing system. I don't know a lot about
Yeah,
it, so I
yeah.
can't say too much.
Yeah.
I do know that it's probably going to be triple the work because it's kind of like, to me,
Yeah.
it's an FSA times 3,
Yeah.
but I don't know how much security and things are going to be riding on it, if they're still going to be grading schools the way they are, and if it's going to be even more. I guess time will tell. I mean, it's definitely not going away. The testing, I think, is here to stay, but the big one at the end of the year is very stressful, and so maybe breaking it up into 3 would be a little bit better.
Okay.
I'm not real sure, though, but
All right. Well, we'll figure it out
testing,
together.
I've been dealing with it my whole career, ever since I started in 2003, so it's
Well, you sound like you're a very good teacher, and you keep doing what you do, okay?
well, thank you so much.
And thank
I
you for
appreciate
listening.
it.
We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Have a great one, guys.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're going to get the point of view of a student. Kellyanne, good morning.
Good morning.
And how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 10.
Okay, what do you want to say about the FSA?
That it's probably going to be really hard, but I know that if I read the question carefully, it's going to be really, easy and I can get through it.
Yes, you can.
And at the end, I know I'm going to get a good score.
Oh.
And it's going to be, really nervous, but exciting at the same time because it's like the FSA, that's, determining if you go up or down.
Yeah. Now, do you have a test today, or you've taken yours already?
I already took mine.
And how did you think you did?
I think I did pretty well.
Oh, look at you. Well, you're a very articulate young lady, and thank you so much for sharing that with us, okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, I am a first-time caller.
What,
was like, who's talking?
Well, don't let this be the last time we talk to you, okay, Kellyanne?
Okay.
All right. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said, my son is beyond ready to get this test done and over with. Mallory said, my daughter has amazing teachers and she is ready. We're having a positive affirmation morning and a fun breakfast with no stress.
Be what they say.
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need to check. Call Dan Newland. Olivia's in 5th grade. She said, I just took it and I ain't too worried because it's in the next year anyway.
There you go. That's how you do it. Take that attitude. Ray, what you working on?
The Weekend and Coachella are kind of going at it because of money.
Okay, let's find out. Johnny's house.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So I was telling you yesterday some names that Coachella was thinking about having in place of Kanye's spot. And what they were saying is that The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia were set to replace Kanye as of yesterday. And then it was reported that The Weeknd threatened to drop out and pull out of Sunday's headlining position because he wanted the same pay as Kanye West. So Kanye was prepared to make $8 million performing at Coachella, plus a $500,000 production fee if he played the festival. So that's what Kanye was going to make. So he dropped out of an $8 million position. Did he need to?
I can understand The Weeknd. Weeknd's like, hey, y'all call me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think he should get paid what Kanye gets paid.
Yeah. And so The Weeknd and his people were kind of just like going back and forth. And the festival was going to pocket the rest of the money after paying The Weeknd just a few $1 million is what they were talking about.
Damn, that's for one. That's one day?
One day. One weekend. So even after Coachella announced the new lineup yesterday, the deal wasn't really in place. They just said it was going to be a couple of $1 million that he was going to make. And then finally on Wednesday, after going back and forth, Coachella at the last minute caved and agreed to pay The Weeknd the same amount of money.
Hey, you can't get mad at him from trying.
No, I know, right?
Save a couple $1 million.
And he won.
Yeah.
And well, he won. But yeah, I don't blame Coachella for being like,
because
hey.
They were like, he was like, okay, then we're out.
Yeah.
And they said, come on.
So he's getting paid $8 million and maybe the $500,000 production fee as well. So Rihanna made her debut on Forbes' 2022 billionaires list.
I saw that.
She ranks at number 1,729 overall, which is crazy that there's that many billionaires.
Yes.
But her estimated worth is $1.7 billion. So she is officially the world's richest female musician. They said her wealth comes from her music and Fenty Beauty line, of course. Last year, she raised $150 million. Actually, only in January alone, she raised $125 million. But
she
that
went public, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
well, they're going public. That's what they're valuing it. They're doing valuations now.
Gotcha.
It could be up to $3 billion worth.
Yeah,
company.
and I saw her beauty line yesterday. I just had to go to Ulta, and her beauty line, her makeup line, everything is already set up in Ulta, and then her storefronts are popping up now. So she's just gonna get richer and richer.
What did Jay-Z get any of that? He discovered it, right?
I think she was signed at first by them, but like the bulk of her wealth is in music.
Yeah,
the bulk of her wealth, like most of them, like Drake. You think Drake's worth a ton of money? He's not. He's worth like $200 million, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have all these business deals. Kanye West's worth all this money, and he's got the same music deal as Drake, but he's got all these other business deals.
So Kanye's worth, or Kanye West, now that you brought him up, his estimated net worth is $2 billion.
$2 billion.
Well, he already said no. That's a lie. He already said it's 7. That's what he said.
Oh.
He said Forbes is always undervaluing him. He's worth 7 now.
Oh. Well, this is Forbes. So Jay-Z is estimated $1.4 billion.
So Rihanna done passed him.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and then Elon Musk, of course, is up there with $219 billion. Isn't that crazy?
How much he's worth? 219.
Yes.
And he took $3 billion and bought Twitter.
Right.
Yeah.
He could have bought the whole thing if he wanted to.
Jeff Bezos is $171 billion. So congratulations to Rihanna, though, because she is
nice.
like, this is Barbados, their country, the first billionaire to ever like have a home and like come from there.
Hey, you can imagine two guys in Barbados talking. Hey, you remember Rihanna, man, back in high school? Yeah. She's the richest woman ever to hit this island.
Yeah.
Rihanna?
You mean Big Head Rihanna?
Yeah, who used to hang out with Roy? Yeah.
You mean Pothead Rihanna?
Well, she had a big forehead.
No, I know.
Ain't nobody.
But she's beautiful.
Listen, there's no debating.
Right.
Listen.
All right, let's play the throwback game. We'll do that right next here on Johnny's House. I heard this band pronounce his name during the iHeart Awards. Oh, I just been saying it. Something like Manuskin.
Yeah, well, they have accents.
Yeah.
Manuskin. Let's back in 709.
They won that Euro song competition.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
the version that we do here in the U.S. with Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg.
They did.
That Eurovision, they won that. That's how they got big.
Let's see, mostly cloudy. They said thunderstorms today, gusty winds. 86 is the high. It is 75 right now. Just in case you haven't been paying attention, it is alligator mating season. And you got to be careful because sometimes they just walk across the street to try to hook up on some love.
Yeah, they're trying to find their soulmate, they said.
Yes, alligator. Isn't that weird that they have a season? Can you imagine if we were human and we had like mating season?
Man, every season's mating season.
The bars would be packed on those times. Like,
Yeah, right.
Hey, man, where you going, man? I think I'm going to go down to Orlando for mating season this year because I stayed here, man. There wasn't no mating up
That
here.
would be so weird.
There was no mating here, man. So I think I'm gonna go down to like Miami and see. So I mean, if it's mating for both male and female,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So they're both looking for each other. So the rest of the year they just don't give a damn about each other. I mean, I don't know anything about the rituals of the alligator mating, but I guess the rest of the year, a couple times they just don't care.
I guess, yeah.
Or maybe they're just hormones are raging at this point.
Yeah, because I mean, dogs have that same thing, and maybe it's the
They're
heat.
in heat,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
yeah, and then also the actual temperature rises, so they're out more, doing more things.
I remember the first time I moved here, and I was visiting someone who had acres of land on the lake, and he had a dirt road, and I'm driving by, and there's an alligator just walking. Have you ever seen walking? They got some. It's like really weird.
My doorbell cam catches them sometimes. Not in my new neighborhood, but my old neighborhood. My doorbell cam would catch them just walking down the sidewalk.
They're like dinosaurs.
Yeah. And it's like they got somewhere to go, like, how do they know that I need to go over to that lake?
I don't know.
That's where she is.
I have
Or that's
no
where he
idea.
is. How do you?
They make that noise.
Ooh, was it?
Or something weird.
That's y'all never heard that?
No, I've heard it. I've never
heard it.
When I first moved here, I lived in Lake Mary, and they had a little dock at the little apartment, and I'll never forget the first time I saw the alligator eyeballs.
Oh yeah, they glow.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? And somebody said, yeah, don't get in the water. Most bodies of water in Orlando have an alligator in it.
Yeah, we used to in high school. We used to roll the Lake Jessup and turn all the lights
Oh
on,
my
so you could just
gosh.
flash out into the lake and see them. There's a
Yes.
gazillion of them there.
So what happened back in the day when they were trying to relocate alligators? They just pushed them over in Lake Jessup?
I don't know.
That's what I thought. I think they captured them and then put them in there, but I don't know.
Here's the crazy thing: is that beautiful lake?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you never see any houses.
No, yeah, or boats.
Or
I mean,
boats.
you could fish on it, but man, I wouldn't.
They just removed all the gators in our neighborhood.
Did they really?
My friend has a lake behind her house, and she saw them removing them.
And they're probably going to Lake Jessup.
Probably. I don't know where they go.
Goodness, it's alligator mating season. So be careful if you see one walking down the street. They say just avoid them if you can. Don't feed them. I don't know why people would do that, but don't feed them and avoid them. They just looking for some love. They heard that so and so was over in the lake over there, and they're just trying to get there. I wonder once they get there, do they go back to their own lake, or that's where they stay for? I got questions.
That's probably where they stay for a little while.
I have
Until they get
questions.
tired and they go
and
back.
They go back to their own lake.
We could ask Savannah down the hall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's the gator expert.
She is related to gators.
Maybe we should talk to her because I just have some questions about that. I just wonder how that works. Okay, it's time for the throwback game. That's where we ask you questions from back in the day. 4 different categories. We have movie premises, we have music, pop trivia, and TV. Now, if you get it right today, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Check out Orlando City SC versus Chicago Fire FC. It's going to be Saturday, Explorer Stadium. Time of the game is 1 p.m. The person that gets the most right, you'll win. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Y'all want to have fun on Thursday? Call us now. Let's play the throwback game on Johnny's House.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
We have very slow traffic eastbound on I-4 from before US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road. Have a serious overnight accident that still has US 192 closed in both directions between Celebration Avenue and the Greenway overpass. They'll divert you through parking lots. Have a wreck eastbound on State Road 46 blocking 2 right lanes at Reinhardt Road. There's a crash on Hastings Street north of Colonial Drive. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and get unlimited data for only $29.99 per month each when you get 2 or more lines. You could save hundreds on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save. Visit SpectrumMobile.com/save. Offer valid for new customers on 2 or more unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Restrictions apply. Visit SpectrumMobile.com for details.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Get Macy's lowest prices of the season on must-haves to make spring your season. Like twirl-worthy dresses for $79.99 and under. 50 to 65% off effortlessly cool suits from Tommy Hilfiger and more. And 65% off Charter Club damask sheets and bedding. And get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
From the Bogan Munz & Munz Weather Center, trial attorneys for all injury cases.
Mostly cloudy with numerous thunderstorms possible today. High of around 86, 70% chance of rain.
Spicy Chicken McNuggets are back at McDonald's. Get 20% off with McDonald's app at participating McDonald's.
Forget you, any mom, any sister, any job, any broke down car, and the things you call art. Forget you, any friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you started. Now you're texting all my friends, asking questions. They never even liked you in the first place. Dated a girl that I hate for the attention. She only made it 2 days with a connection. It's like you'd do anything for my affection. You're going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke down car and the things you call art. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, forget you. Said you just needed space, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it. Told everyone I'm a, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice sounds. Get you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, forget you. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke down car and the things you call art. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost.
722, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. It is Johnny's house on a Thursday morning. It's going to be cloudy. They say thunderstorms by this afternoon. Gusty winds, 70% chance. 86 is the high. It is 75 right now. It is time for the throwback game. That's where we ask you questions from back in the day. And the person that gets the most right today is going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Check out Orlando City taking on Chicago Fire. It's going to be Saturday, Exploria Stadium, 1 o'clock. Is game time. But the first thing we must do is meet our contestants. All right, Laura. Laura, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Laura, for the sake of the game, how old are you?
45.
45 years old. And have you seen have you played the game before?
Yes.
You haven't? How'd you do?
I got 8 out of 8.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, look at you.
So it's time for me to come back. All right. Well, listen, these are movie premises, and they all starred Amber Heard. Her trial when starts today? Or does it start yesterday? Monday. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So these movies, now, if you listen closely, there might be some hints in the explanation, okay?
I hope so, because I have not watched
I got
any
you.
of the movies.
Just listen closely. Here we go. Arthur Curry, a human-born heir to the underwater kingdom of Atlantis. Aquaman goes on a quest to prevent war between the world of the ocean and land.
Aquaman.
Aquaman is correct. All right, the next one. 3 years after Magic Mike bows out of stripper life, at the top of his game, he and the remaining Kings of Tampa hits the road to Myrtle Beach to put on one last blowout performance.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike is correct. All right, B, what's some music?
All right, I just need the title or the artist. Either one will do.
Flow Ryder.
Yeah, look at you. Go ahead, girl.
I saw him just a couple weeks ago. All right, now same thing. Title and artist.
Apologize.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Halfway through, you are 4 for 4 like you did before. Ray.
Okay. Which 90s girls group was second best-selling group after the Spice Girls in the 90s?
Oh.
That's a really great question.
It is a good
question.
Ooh.
Girl groups, 90s.
Yes.
I think I know.
I think too. I think I know.
I'm going to put it down.
I don't know.
He doesn't
I have
know.
No idea.
It was TLC.
Oh, I was wrong.
What'd you say?
What you said 90s, right? I said Destiny's
I
Child.
said Destiny's Child,
but that
too.
was
that's
early
more
2000s. Yeah.
Yep. All right. You missed that one.
All right, so this is true or false. The Walkman was invented in the 90s.
I will say true.
That is false. It was actually made in 1979, popular in the 80s.
Man. You were doing great for a minute, and then
race.
I know.
All right, B. Give me some TV.
All right. So, what was the name of Tim Taylor's neighbor whose face you never see in the sitcom Home Improvement? I'll give you some choices. Was it Franklin, Jensen, or Wilson?
Wilson.
It was Wilson. That
You
is
got the
correct.
point.
And which Chandler from Friends' last name on the show?
You know.
I've only seen one season. Chandler. I know he says Bing a lot, right?
So is that the answer?
I don't know. Tell me.
Sure. Bing.
Bing. That is correct, actually. And he actually never says Bing, but that's his last name.
Yeah, really. All right, you finished with 6 points, okay?
Okay.
All right, boy.
Not bad.
I've never heard him say Bing.
No, unless he's saying his own
His own
last
name.
name. Yeah, but he never. That's not like his catchphrase.
All right, saying that I can do better. Sierra, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Sierra, for the sake of the game, how old are you?
38.
And how'd you do that last round?
Can't tell you. The signal was going in and out.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, hopefully it's not. You can hear us now, right?
Yeah, I can.
All right. These are all movies that starred Amber Heard. Listen up closely. You can get a clue of the movie, okay? All right, here we go.
Yes.
A shy student trying to reach his parents in Ohio, a gun-toting bruiser in search of the last Twinkie, a pair of sisters striving to get to Zombieland and join forces in a trek across zombie-filled America.
Zombieland.
Zombieland is correct. All right. This movie is based on H.G. Bingsinger's book, which profiles the economically depressed town of Odessa, Texas, and the heroic high school football team that played under the lights on Friday, the Dillon High School Panthers.
Can you repeat that again?
Okay, it's based on a book which profiles the economically depressed town of Odessa, Texas, and the heroic high school football team. They played under the lights on Friday. We're talking about the Dillard High School Panthers.
Friday Night Lights?
Yes.
Nice.
All right, B, some music.
All right, title or artist, either one will do.
Sierra.
That's Savage Garden.
Correct.
All right, all right.
All right, one more.
Please don't stop the music.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I will take it. All right, halfway.
Don't stop the music.
Halfway through, you got your 4 for 4. Miss Ray, this is where Ray's been real hard today.
Okay.
Here we go.
In the 90s, this guy was the king of Latin pop and had a popular song, Livin' La Vida Loca.
Ricky Martin.
Yes.
All right.
All right, another true or false question. The first MP3 player was released in 1998.
True.
Yes.
All right, right now it's a tie.
Ooh.
You just need one to win.
Ooh.
Are you ready, Sierra?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
What's George from Seinfeld's last name?
Woo!
Uh,
You know this.
If you don't know it, it's not going to come to you.
No, it's not. No. You don't,
uh,
I need an answer.
long. Is it a long name? No, I don't know.
She doesn't know.
It's Costanza. George
I knew.
Costanza.
All right, you get this one right, you win. You get it wrong, we go to the tiebreaker.
All right, Joey Tribbiani from Friends has an iconic pickup line. What is it? I'll give you some choices. Is it "What's up, girl"? "Hello, ladies," or "How you doing"?
How you doing?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Congratulations, Sierra. Got a pair of tickets. Check out Orlando City against Chicago Fire. Saturday, Explorer Stadium, 1 o'clock game time. That's how you play the game. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, hold on so we get some information from you. When we come back, we're going to find out, why are you mad? Why are you mad? We need to find out on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's house Thursday morning, 7:38. Look for a lot of clouds. Numerous. How it looks outside right now? It looks okay. But I guess they're going to come in later on this afternoon. The storms are going to get here, 70% chance of that. 75 right now. Looking for a high today of 86. Now, I used to do brunch all the time, but I don't go as often as I should. And I guess in the United States, Orlando's been voted what?
We are number 5 for the best cities for brunch.
That's cool.
It is cool, yeah. New York's number 1.
Okay.
Obviously, they have the most options,
Yeah,
probably.
I can see that.
New Orleans comes in
I
at
can see
number
that.
2.
I can see that.
Chicago at 3.
I can see that.
Las
yeah.
Vegas at 4. There's a lot of spots. I've done brunch in Vegas.
Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of times you wake
can see
up
that.
at like noon.
Yep, I can see that
So
now.
it's
Okay,
perfect.
I got you.
And then Orlando's number 5.
Wow. Okay, I agree with those.
I like it.
I agree with those.
Yeah.
Man,
it's pretty good.
So, what are some of the I haven't gone to. I used to go to brunch all the time when I lived downtown. I used to. I don't know if it's still there, but they used to have a really good brunch at the Boheme. That was pretty cool. But that was years ago.
I like that they added Saturdays. It used to be
Oh,
only
yes.
Sundays,
Yep.
but now most places added Saturdays because I would rather do a Saturday brunch personally.
Yeah, me too.
So,
I agree.
Yeah, I'm glad they all added Saturdays.
Now, I used to go to that brunch downtown.
Ember.
That was your hangout.
Bottomless mimosas.
Yep.
You'd find me on the ground. But yeah, they're great over there. I know Maxine's on Shine has a really good brunch too.
Oh yeah.
We did the porch a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
man, they'll just bring the bottle of champagne to your table, and then you just go to the juice bar and you make your own every time. Oof.
Goodness.
We used to float so many. Teak is really good.
Yeah.
They do
Ooh.
brunches. They do Saturday and Sunday, which I
Okay.
did because we do Saturday.
There was a place downtown where I lived, and they used to have a Bloody Mary brunch on Sunday. But these Bloody Mary had like a half a chicken.
Oh my God, I love those.
Yeah.
Like big shrimp that was still.
Yes.
I mean, I'm like, come on now.
The Stubborn Mule is really good with brunch.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's like right where you used to
Oh,
live.
yeah.
Santiago's is great for brunch too.
Yeah.
That's really good
So
too.
that was cool for me living downtown. I just go over there, get drunk, go back home. But now I gotta watch my intake or like
Uber.
Brian just leave my car.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I like Saturday brunch because then you can leave your car. I can't leave my car on Sundays. I got to go to work the next morning.
Hamburger Mary's has the drag queen
Yep.
brunch.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Which is
really
always
good.
fun.
How, does our girl have one? Does Blue have one? You know?
Blue, yeah.
She has a brunch?
Yeah,
It's
she
pretty
always
cool?
she has like a house on
Yeah.
church. She has
Yeah, House on Church.
I think it's Saturday and Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta check out one.
She's always got a lot of stuff
If it's
going
number
on.
5. And I agree. You know, it's one of those lists that a lot of times they give you a list you don't agree with. I agree with that one. I
Yeah.
agree. Does it have the top 10 or just number 6?
It just goes through
Okay.
5 right
Number
here.
5.
Yeah.
I agree with those.
Yeah,
I can understand.
House of Blues is a great one too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, House
They still do that gospel?
I believe so, but they also just have like a regular live music one now too, so you could just go and hang out.
All right. Listen, we want to find out why you're mad. Why you mad? What has you angry right now? You're upset. You don't know what is going on. You're like, "Argh!" You need to tell somebody. Well, we want to hear it. You tell us what is wrong, and we'll put it out there for you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You want to tell us why you're mad on the XL Mobile? It's 41067. We've taken off of social media because you guys argue with each other, and it gets real bad. Now, if you're on the live stream, you can talk about it there, but we want to hear from you. What is going on that has you angry? Why are you mad? You tell us, and we'll listen. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll all listen together and find out why you're mad. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. Live stream. What's going on, y'all? Good morning. You know how it works. Y'all say good morning so we know that you can hear us. And if there's anybody new to the stream, let us know so we can say good morning to you guys and welcome you to the live stream family that gets together every morning and talk and all that good stuff. What's going on? Anybody new to the live stream, don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right. Good morning, Jesse. How are you? What is going on? To the break of dawn. Let's see. Heather, hello.
Hi, Amanda.
William, what's up?
Okay, so what's going on? Why are you mad?
How come all my people hanging up there? What's going on?
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
Okay, are you okay? Okay.
The crazy one said, congratulations, be on the weight loss.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just yawned in y'all's face. Tired.
Jesse say doing pretty good, getting set up. I hear you.
Okay.
Y'all
So it's
made
like
me
a
any
motor
brunch?
bike?
We ain't got no brunch up in here.
We ain't even got Starbucks up in here.
They got a power outage in Puerto Rico?
So if you want to talk about
haven't heard about
someone
that. When did that
taking
happen?
The bike, and that's why you're upset. We
Oh,
can
man.
do that.
Power
But,
outage
yeah.
in Puerto
Yeah,
Rico.
you sound like you're doing all right and you're doing great, but
Why the hell would we go to Cowboys?
motorcycle part, I think, would be good.
What was that?
What was that? Waiting on us to come to Cowboys.
Awesome.
Why
Okay,
the hell
so
would we
just
go to
sit tight.
Cowboys?
We're in a break right
Ooh.
now, but we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Puerto Rico plunged into darkness after
talk
power
about
station
it, okay?
fire. Oh, wow.
Awesome.
All of Puerto Rico?
Mm. All right, get a couple from the live stream.
Yeah, I'm about to.
So you saying I ain't got to remind you anymore? Is that what you saying? I ain't got to remind you ever again in life. You good? Done.
Did you put it in your notes?
You got no damn notes. You got a notebook?
No, but I write my desk has every single one of them.
Okay.
Hey.
Let's see, live streamers. Deshauna, what's going on? What time do we get in before the show starts? We come in at different times. Little one said, I just signed up for the same program Brian used for weight loss. Well, good luck to you.
Yes, good luck. Have I ever been to Cowboys? Yes, I worked Cowboys for a gig years and years and years ago.
Duluth, Minnesota. That's our boy. Is that our boy?
Yeah.
Is that him?
I don't know.
I think we know why Chloe's mad. LOL.
Yeah, I saved her. I turned her mic off because she's cussing out callers.
Yeah, you can be cussing out the listeners, though. I mean, I understand. You got to make sure they can't hear you cussing them out.
Cuss them out. Cuss. No, I'm just kidding.
What's your name?
Man, I have to
No, it was strictly changing my diet. There was no exercise involved. Like, literally none. Towards the end, I lifted weights with my son a few times, but nothing major. Really, it was cutting out snacks and diet soda. I had one today because I'm friggin' tired, but other than that.
I have to pee.
Go.
I don't have time.
No, you got 2 minutes.
Nope.
So what's going on? Let's see. Good morning, everyone. 50 isn't going. Will Chloe ever get her own camera? Y'all gonna buy it? Cost $1,000. Is that Chloe's mom? Hey, Chloe's mom. I think Sedanos will get one if she's on the show. That's funny. Man, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Man, they got tables around the corner. That restaurant jumping today, boy.
I wish I was there.
Did we find out if there's anybody? Come on.
Hey, look at.
Did we find out if there was anybody? Hey.
Oh my God.
You're on the.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Hi.
137.
Oh,
Hey, look at you with a
thank
fancy.
you.
Look at you with a fancy iHeart shirt.
Man, we don't get.
This is our new boss.
I had an
everybody
iHeart shirt
on the
yesterday.
stream.
Actually.
Hey, we're gonna be talking about you about 9:30. If you want to come in,
I'm coming in.
Sweet.
Just feel like I get
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I have to urinate if I haven't said that yet.
He did say that.
What's his name? None of your biz.
Boss man.
No, I'm just kidding. Jeremy. Jeremy Boss Man. He smells good.
All right, bye, guys. Ray, you can't date the boss. I know that's an old habit. It dies hard, but you can't date the boss. Here we go.
Johnny's House 751. Look for storms today. It's a weather alert day.
What?
Yes, that's what they say.
Oh
Mostly
my
cloudy. Numerous thunderstorms. Looking for a high today of 86. It is 75 right now. We need to find out why are you mad? Why are you mad? What has you upset? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Everybody looks pretty happy today. Ray, you mad about anything?
Nope.
What are you smiling about? You smiling about something?
Because Brian just said something so mean right before we went on to the air.
It wasn't mean.
He is so aggressive this week. Johnny, get a hold of your boy.
I haven't heard. My headphones on. I didn't hear it.
I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it if you want.
All I said was the boss smells good.
And I said, you can't date him, Ray. I know old habits die hard.
Oh, my
Because Ray always, she said it
people with
herself,
authority.
she dated the boss all the time.
Yeah. That's fine.
Now suddenly I can't make jokes.
No,
All
you
right,
can, no,
that's fine.
make them. Make
You know,
them.
no, that's
it's fine.
You know,
Because
see how
when I
funny
said
it is when I'm
dishing
not
out-
joking.
You know Ray's a little tired today. Are you mad about anything? Chloe, you mad about anything?
I'm happy today.
Very
so,
good.
I
Very
don't know,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
good mood.
B, how about you, man?
I'm mad that I'm not allowed to make jokes anymore.
Shut your mouth. Yes, you are.
Man, apparently I'm being censored, but okay, whatever.
Amanda, good morning.
Let's talk about geography.
Good morning.
Amanda, why you mad?
I'm super mad
Okay.
because I bought my ex-fiance a motorcycle, right, about 5 years ago. We financed it in my name.
Mm-hmm.
We broke up. I got the bike. I finally paid it off, right? And then 2 weeks later, somebody stole it out of my driveway.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's terrible.
See, you need to listen to the
Yeah.
podcast and get that. Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
But that dude that called that had that little system where you can't steal his motorcycle.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
So
wish.
nobody-
I have an ADT system, but they were all masked up in the. You can't see anything. They're all in black and all masked up, and just grabbed it real quick, put it on the back of a truck, and they parked where you couldn't see the license plate. But I know what kind of truck it was, so that's a lead.
Well, what
But
did they?
that's all we have so far.
What did the police say? Like, look, we got bigger things to deal with than you being irresponsible for your bike.
Yeah, well, no, just they're gonna look out for it, and at Central Florida, they send it out to all the counties, so
Yeah.
all of Central Florida has the bike and know what it looks like, and they're gonna be patrolling my house. I told them to keep watching my house.
Yeah.
From now on, I'm in Fruitland Park, so it's a little city, so they patrol. I see
Yeah.
them all the time now, so that's good.
Man, that's a shame.
You got insurance though? Does the
Yeah.
insurance pay for it?
Yeah. How does that work?
The home, I didn't have insurance on it because he didn't drive it.
Right.
So I should have got the storage insurance, which I'm mad about that too.
Yeah.
You need to
But
set
I
up a
need to get
sting
that, but I'm
operation.
looking to see if the
Mhm.
homeowner's insurance is going to cover it.
Yeah.
Get another bike. Put it
Yeah.
out front.
Yeah.
Or check people that are doing resale on like resale sites because
Yeah.
someone might try to sell it and then you could swing over there and try to buy it. We had someone that worked here that did that with their jet
Yeah.
ski.
I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda.
Thank you.
All right, hang in there, girl.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Damn. She said, I just paid the darn thing off, man.
That sucks, man.
Would she be madder if they stole it and she hadn't paid it off, so now she's paying for something that ain't there? Because you still got to pay for it, right?
Well, yeah, technically. Or
Yeah.
you could just let it go and hit your credit.
Yeah. Christina, good morning.
Good morning.
Man, what's wrong? Ooh. Damn, girl, what's wrong?
I forgot to make my coffee last night for this morning, so I'm not very
I
human
see.
right now.
I mean, is this something you do every night?
I do.
Then how'd you forget?
I was really tired and just went to bed. And when I woke up this morning, I didn't hear the coffee maker because it beeps when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I was internally cursing myself and the coffee gods.
You can't go make some more?
Well, I time my mornings like perfectly. So by the time I'm ready to walk out the door, it's done.
And you don't have
and
any?
I have it. Yeah, I don't have it. So I'm going to have to get some at the cafeteria.
Please, for your coworker's sake, get some coffee.
No.
Please. You calling us? I'm like, good Lord. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, first time caller, by the way.
First time caller.
First time caller. Listen,
I've been listening to you guys since middle school. So
listen, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to call back tomorrow after you have some coffee, because I know you don't sound like that all day. Because right now you sound like goodness. By the way, I'm been first time caller. I've been listening since middle school. All right, thank you and
my
goodbye.
face will do the rest of the talking, so don't know.
Well, get you some coffee in the cafeteria, please. Okay.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
All right. Don't let this be the last time we talk to you.
Of course not. You guys have a good one.
Hey, get some coffee, girl. Get some
I
coffee. All right, B. Anything over there?
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need to check. Call Dan Newland. Someone's angry at the housing market and prices being so high, nobody can afford to buy a house.
That's true. That's true.
And there's a bunch of people speculating that motorcycle was stolen by her ex.
They don't even know the story.
They said
Whoa.
the mobile says he knew all the blind spots. He knew it was paid off.
That wouldn't be that. That's not a bad.
No, that's really not.
That's not a bad
If someone who
day.
knows
Inside
those
job,
blind
man.
spots, Yeah. All right, Ray, what's going on?
So Ed Sheeran just won a huge copyright lawsuit yesterday.
Let's find out about it. Johnny's house.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Stop shaving today with Ideal Image Med Spa. Dial pound 250 and say the keywords Radio Ray. So Ed Sheeran, he was in court yesterday when they ruled that the song Shape of You was not plagiarized from another song back in 2015. So what they're saying is there was a song called OY, and that's what they were comparing the two songs with.
They were very similar.
Yeah, they were. They were.
So Ed Sheeran won.
Yeah, but he won. He made a video complaining that these types of lawsuits are happening way too often these days. He said, while everybody is obviously happy with the results, I feel like claims like this are way too common nowadays, which we hear it all the time.
Hey, but some of them are true, though.
Yeah,
you know?
we do. And the thing is that if you are a major artist and you're stealing from like a smaller artist, you should be called out for it.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
if you're getting called out, that's a good reason for them to. But they said that the culture now that we live in that claims that they have stolen like an idea all the time, and the settlement is going to be cheaper than taking it to court. So he's just claiming that they were trying to come after him for money and all of that. But it's it's similar.
But if the courts say that it sounds like that, even though he didn't do it, he would have had to pay.
Yeah, so in conclusion, what he said is that it's really damaging to songwriting industry and as a whole, all these people that are trying to come after you when you create a song. But again, he won, so there's that.
I think that's just part of the industry.
Yeah, of course. 21 Savage, his battle. He's still battling his immigration status right now.
Really?
So this has been a long time coming. So 21 Savage, he was detained by ICE officials back in 2019. Agents say that he still has been illegally living in the United States for years after his visa expired. But they claimed that, a lot of things have happened with him legally, so that's why it's been pushed back, his immigration status and that court hearing. But authorities claim that, he threw out a bottle of codeine during the ICE arrest, and they found a handgun that was in his vehicle. So the crazy part is that they haven't formally charged him with possession or controlled substance. But I mean, it's just all over the place. As of right now, they're trying to figure out what's going on with him because he's still working. He's still featured on the lineup for shows like Coachella and Bonnaroo.
He's still in the country.
Yes.
Because I know at one point they wouldn't let him leave or let him back in.
Yeah. So they can't. So what they're saying right now is that 21 Savage's lawyers say that he is still allowed to travel domestically, but cannot leave the United States because his visa to re-enter the country. Since he's got all these gigs booked here, he can't leave and come back.
Yeah.
So that's why he's illegally here.
But they know it.
He's on the lineup for Coachella and Bonnaroo, like I said.
I saw him like the end of last year at the J. Cole.
concert.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that wild? So there's no current pending court dates for his criminal cases or his immigration status.
He can't be comfortable knowing that any minute they can come and get him.
Any minute. He can literally go on stage at Coachella and then be taken into custody right afterwards, which is so weird. Dozens of celebrities are going to take part in the Stand Up for Ukraine social media rally. It's beginning this Friday, so tomorrow, and leading into Saturday, where they're pledging. Basically, the event is going to take place all over the world, but the Global Citizens made the announcement yesterday that it's going to include a ton of different people, basically any celebrity that you can think of. They're going to stand up for Ukraine, and it's going to happen all over social media, and just to support the world leaders and what's going on right now, because obviously that's still happening over in Ukraine.
It is bad.
But they're saying that 12 million people need assistance currently because of the war over in Ukraine, and more than 6.5 million are displaced internally. So as of this, they're just trying to raise money and just explain the crisis and raise billions of dollars basically to help them.
Oh, yeah. I was just strolling through social media and they showed photos of this one town. The bodies were in the street. It was really bad.
It's like everything else, though. The next thing comes up in the news because remember at first it was every day, all day, and now it's like updates every couple minutes, and then it was updates every couple hours, and now it's like it's not happening, but it is.
It is happening every minute of every day.
But everybody from like The Weeknd, Alanis Morissette, Chris Rock, Demi Lovato, Elton John, Katy Perry, Luke Combs, Madonna, Miley Cyrus, they are all taking part in this. So that's happening tomorrow through Saturday.
All right, we want to find out about your community. We call this Community Confession. You tell us the dirt in your hood. We want to hear that next on Johnny's House. Orlando's #1 hit music station is Johnny's House, 808. Look for clouds, thunderstorms possibly throughout the day. 86 is the high. It is 75 right now. Just found out about this, and I don't know why I haven't heard. There was a major power outage in Puerto Rico, and it happened late yesterday. And they said hundreds of thousands of customers are in darkness. And they said a fire erupted at one of the largest power plants there. And this one lady said that, hey, we had customers in the store. The backup generator didn't kick in, and we had to throw them out. So right now, the power grid, they said it suffered massive wide blackouts, potentially caused by a circuit breaker failure. Is it Costa Sur? Is that how I pronounce it?
I don't know.
I don't know where the power outage happened, but I follow like a Puerto Rican journalist, and she's always on that. And then I follow like influencers, and she was like, I was in the shower, my power went out.
Yeah. So,
but that happens a lot in PR. Like power will go out randomly.
wow. They said, hundreds of thousands of people. So if you have family in Puerto Rico, I guess they're working hard behind the scene to get the power back up. Man, just a major blackout. Everybody. It's crazy. All right, listen, it is time for Community Confessions. That's where we want to find out the dirt in your neighborhood. What is going on with your neighbors? Who's crossing the street when somebody goes to work? What's up with the HOA? What is going on now? If you give us the good dirt today, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Check out the Miami Heat Orlando Magic. It's going to be Sunday. I think it's the last game of the season. Yep. It is Fan Appreciation Night presented by Advent Health. The team's going to be wearing their new City Edition uniforms. And if you want to buy tickets, you go to OrlandoMagic.com. Now, remember, this is it. You won't see any more Magic basketball until October.
Yep.
Later on until October. But you got to tell us the dirt that's going on in your neighborhood. Everybody has dirt going on. Now, I got dirt going on in my neighborhood, but I don't really talk to my neighbors, so I don't know what's going on.
Ooh,
I have no idea.
That's where the community Facebooks come in.
And we don't have one. I've looked for it. We don't have one. I mean, I wave at my neighbors. They wave at me, but to sit down and we've never had that rapport. We don't. Hey, did you hear about so and so? We don't get down like that. Why you look at me like that, Ray? We just don't.
Because I feel like you have to have a Facebook.
I've looked for it.
I'm going to look for you.
All right, look, if you find it, please let me know.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find out them talking about me.
Yeah.
But they seem cool, but I don't know. I mean, Brian, you talk to your neighbors. You can talk about the dirt, right?
Yeah, I mean, with our friends that are neighbors, not with our just neighbors.
Yeah.
I stay out of that.
And Ray, you talk about dirt in your hood?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But I don't do it, like, publicly. I tried that once, and then it was just, like, a mess, and I was like, I'm not trying to start a war on Facebook.
Yeah. Dang. So we want to hear from you. Confessions of your community. Community confessions, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text because the lines are busy, it's 41067. You can get on social media and let everybody know what you're talking about, and you can talk about it on the live stream. We want to hear about your community confessions. Let's do that next, right here on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, it is 8:20, mostly cloudy. They're saying there's going to be some storms today. Gusty winds, 70% chance of that. Getting up to about 86, and a cool front's going to come in through the weekend. Right now, it is 75. All right, community confessions. We want to hear about the dirt in your neighborhood. Got tickets to the last game of the season, Miami Heat versus Orlando Magic. It's going to be on Sunday. But, of course, we need to hear the dirt from your neighborhood. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, go ahead. Community confessions. What's going on?
So in the neighborhood that I'm in, we have about 20 houses that share a private boat ramp. You have to have a key to get in and out of said boat ramp.
Okay.
A new neighbor just bought a house. That same day, he called and said, hey, I need a key. So he was able to get a key. He took some of his friends out there. The friend found out while out on the lakes that they had gone to the movies together, the girlfriend and the friend. So he got really upset. He left the party, went to get his car, couldn't get the door or the gate open to the boat ramp. So he took his Rolls-Royce SUV, not kidding, $500,000 car, and proceeded to drive it through said locked gate. Broke down the fence.
In a Rolls-Royce SUV?
Yes, I'm not kidding. You can't make it up. Was going to drive off, but apparently the SUV wouldn't drive anymore, so he had to Uber it and go back home. But then, of course, the car was there, so the neighbor knew exactly who did it, called the police. The police came, got the guy back down there, said, why did you do this? They, it was this big deal. And then the neighbor said, well, hey, if you give us $15,000 to fix this fence, then we won't make the cops arrest you, whatever. The cops agreed, so he wrote the check.
What kind of fence costs $15,000? But y'all got that.
It's diamond encrusted.
That's the whole point. It
solid gold.
$15,000.
Huh?
So now some of the neighbors are upset that they feel like the neighbor that said $15,000 took advantage of it.
He did.
He's a 26-year-old man. He should have known better. Like, now you've caused our neighbors to, now this private gate isn't locked up or secured. So now we're all liable if someone gets on our property and gets hurt. So we have to deal with buying a new fence and finding out, was it worth $15,000? Absolutely not. Should he have known better? Probably, but he shouldn't have done it in the first place.
So what are they going to do with the extra money?
That's the current argument.
What are y'all going to do with the extra money?
Well, they're just going to put a really nice fence there instead of the one that we had, which was like just like a run-of-the-mill fence, a gate, whatever you want to call it, and I guess that's right now the current situation is a meeting saying whether or not we should give the money back. But
now, Melissa,
you drove through it.
Melissa, who came up with $15,000? What are you sitting there going? We need a new fence. How much is it? $15,000.
He knew because he's shopped for a new fence before.
Okay.
And they've wanted to upgrade it, but all the neighbors weren't willing to pay what they wanted it to upgrade for. So he was like, look, the cops are here. You drove through this fence. You ruined it. It's your fault. You drive a $500,000 car. You're a 26-year-old man. Give us $15,000.
I see some jealousy going on over here. I see a little jealousy.
The cops agreed that, hey, cut this guy a check and you can have it. And sure enough, that was the agreement. So now some of the neighbors are like, that's wrong. You took advantage. And some of the other neighbors, like myself, are like, look, he's 26 years old. He should have known better. He should have known the value of a dollar, that wouldn't cost him.
I'm like, listen, man, I'm going to give you 2 of these tires. That's $15,000.
Right.
Have a good day. I'm up out of here. Wow. I just want to know how you're 26 years old, you got a $500,000 car.
I know, right? It's got to be that's probably inherited money.
Yeah.
Maybe not, though. Who knows?
Well, you know what? You don't appreciate the car if you got a $500,000 car and you run it through a gate. You do not appreciate that car.
No, I got a 2017 truck and I wouldn't run it through anything.
Exactly. Ginger, good morning.
Hi.
I want to hear about community confession. What's going on?
I have a hot community question.
All right.
I'm calling from Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
So I have my HOA president who's my neighbor, and every time her husband goes to work, I notice another man coming in. My husband tells me to mind my business.
Yes.
But it's so juicy. How could you?
Every time? Every time.
Every time, like when he goes to work. And there's another man in the driveway. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
No one can be that sloppy. That's real sloppy if you're having an affair. That's real sloppy.
She's messy. She's messy because when we bought our house, she was trying to mess with my husband. She's very flirty.
Oh.
Yeah. He was washing my car. He was washing my car, and he told me when he came back from washing the car, he told me, oh, She was like, "Am I next?" Like, girl,
Stop. That's why you're calling and airing her out. That's why.
Bold.
But like the
Am I next?
but like the "Is my car next" is like the
no.
standard
Did
joke.
she say her car or was she next?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean that's the standard
Yeah.
joke.
That is a standard
Yeah.
joke, though. It really
I
is.
was doing my lawn the other day, and
Right.
the guy pulled up and he was
Hey,
like, "Can you do
mine
mine
next?"
next?"
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the go-to joke.
Now,
No, but if she was like, "Are you gonna wash me
am
next?"
Am I next?
Who does that? Like
Everybody. Ray just said her neighbor did it.
She said, "Who does that?"
I mean, it's usually the white dad joke, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yes. Who? Ginger, you hold on a second. Ginger, like,
That's funny.
he tried to get my husband. What'd she say? He was watching this guy say, "Is mine next?" Oh yes, I see that.
I was pressure washing my driveway, and my neighbor said, "Hey, he's gonna do mine next." I don't believe he was trying to.
I think he was trying to hook up.
make
with
out
you.
with
I
me.
think
I'm pretty sure he
was.
wasn't.
Yeah, he was trying to hook up with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Allison, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Community confession. What's going on?
So I've almost called him before, but I'm glad I waited. So next door, we just moved into a nice beach house because we thought it was going to be nice and calm and, you know, a good relaxing place. We have a big porch, but the drama going on next door has been more entertaining than TV lately.
What's happening? Tell us.
So there's a husband and wife that have been arguing a lot lately. A couple times the police have come, just like yelling, nobody gets arrested. Okay, fine. Like, it's been entertaining to watch. But this past week, I think she might have had another man over because the husband, I'm guessing the husband, pulled up and was screaming and yelling. And next thing you know, he has a golf ball or a golf club. Golf club. And he is like trying to go at this other man and the wife. I mean, it's crazy. They're in the middle of the street, screaming, yelling. He's got a golf ball.
Golf club.
A golf club. And she's standing in the middle like, no, don't hurt him. Next thing you know, we're 8 cops deep. People are getting arrested. We're just sitting on our porch. It's literally right in front of our house, watching the entire thing go down.
I'd have had a beer and a bag of chips.
I would have videoed the whole thing.
Yeah.
You would have watched this on my Instagram for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's what we say. We're like, this is the stuff that you like watch on TikTok and you tune into. But you think it's going to be all calm because it's like a nice beach area. We're right on the beach. Oh no, these people are.
If you
know how to live.
If you're gonna go into a man's house and mess with his wife, you got to be able to understand he's gonna come after you with a golf club.
Right, you get whatever's coming.
Yeah. Absolutely. You hold on a second. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said that I hate how my community only gives us less than 24 hours notice for a request and then charge us $25 fee if we don't do it immediately. And then somebody said that our neighbors who live directly across the street from us sit in the window and watch my kids play. And if they're playing football, he calls the cops if the ball accidentally goes in their yard.
We had somebody like that.
Same thing a couple months down the road. They were playing basketball, and his wife came outside and started taking a video of the kids because they were playing outside.
Yeah. We had someone that would come and if the ball got in their yard, she'd go take it.
Oh, savage.
Take it right back in the house, and you had to call your parents to go get it. B, what they saying over there?
XMO, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said they live in a pretty nice neighborhood, but recently several families have moved in, and now we smell the weed. And it ain't even good weed. It's the skunk weed.
Oh.
Said they recently discovered that one of the neighbors is a corrupt politician on the run from the Venezuelan government.
Dag!
And smoking skunk weed.
Skunk weed. Wow. All of those are all great stories, but Allison, who basically saw the neighbors play it out in the street with 8 cop cars, we're going to hook you up, get yourself a pair of tickets to the Miami Heat Orlando Magic. All right, listen, when we come back, we're going to tell you a story, and you got to just let us know if it's cheating or not cheating. Now, we'll tell you what the story is next, right here on Johnny's House. Johnny's house on a Thursday is 8:37. Expect some storms today. But then over the weekend, they say this weekend is going to be absolutely beautiful, like highs in the low 70s. But today we're going to have to deal with some storms. 70% chance of that. High today of 86. It is 75. Now, Brian, you got to tell us this scenario where they say 50% of people say this isn't cheating and some say that it is.
So they did a survey.
Okay.
They asked 20,000 people, which is a lot.
Okay.
Is it cheating if two people are dating at the same time? Like you're dating two people at the same time. let's say.
Dating.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're dating two people at the same time, but you've never agreed to be exclusive. So are you cheating on either one of them?
Nope.
Now, in this case, it's not that you are telling each other about them too. So they don't know about each other.
Okay.
You're not being open to the point where I'm dating you and I'm dating you. You're just not telling either one that they're exclusive.
Okay.
So is that cheating? 50% say no.
I say this all the time. I say there's a difference between a player and a cheater. A player is a guy who dates multiple women and they know that they're not the only one.
Yep.
A cheater is one who dates multiple women, but they think they're the only one.
Keeps it secret.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think if you're dating someone and you haven't had that discussion
Right.
of being exclusive,
Right.
and I'm going to say it's not cheating.
But my question would be, though, don't you think you have an obligation to tell them you're not exclusive if you're dating other people?
Yeah. I mean,
Because in this case, you're not. You're not telling
Yeah.
them that. You're just not saying we're exclusive.
for me, in every situation, after a while, someone asks the question, am I the only one
Yeah.
you're seeing?
That's when
Someone
it's like
usually.
you're-
Well, then that's when it becomes you're lying if you don't say it. But in this
But
case,
if you never have that conversation,
Right.
so you're saying I should initiate that conversation with you if I'm seeing
more than one
person.
Don't you think they have the right to know, and it should come from you, that because you're the one that's seeing more than one person, and they might be too. I don't know. Because I have a friend who brought this up,
Okay.
and I asked, I said, does each one know that you're seeing someone else? And she was like, she didn't tell them, but she's like, I just assume that they know because we haven't had the exclusive talk. And I'm saying that's the problem. You assume that they know, but they probably don't.
Okay, here's some assumptions though. When you're seeing two people, there's a time thing. I think a person knows when you're not the only one unless they want to turn a blind eye to it. Like, hey, can we do this Friday? If they're vague, nah, I got plans. Okay, you haven't told me what the plans are. What are the plans? I'm just going to hang out with some friends or something. I think eventually you kind of feel that person isn't seeing someone.
Right. Well, and they didn't address the length of time that this is going on in the survey, so I don't know. But I would say after, like you said, a while, then it would become evident.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
But early on,
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna say no because if at certain points in your life, you know what flags are.
Right.
The red flags. If you don't question or ask questions against those flags that you've seen, then you're allowing yourself to be put in that situation. I say no. Ray?
That's like saying I left my door unlocked, so I allowed myself to be robbed.
No.
So are you saying that it is cheating?
Well, see, I think cheating is a harsh word. I think it's dishonest.
Yeah. Dishonest, absolutely.
So I lean towards it is cheating.
So what I'm saying is that if I'm seeing Ray and I know I'm like, hey, Ray, let's get together Friday. Ray like, I got plans, and she's real vague with that, and I don't ask her the question, hey, are you seeing other people? That's on me.
Okay.
That's on me.
I see what you're saying, but that goes back to my example. I left my front door open and you robbed me. That's on me. No, you still robbed me.
If I left the door open and you know the door is open,
then crime's okay.
Go ahead, Ray.
This is hard.
It is.
I say no.
I mean,
it's a slippery slope.
Because the one person that is talking to multiple people, you're going to be beating around the bush until somebody brings up the fact that, hey, I'm exhausted from having two relationships and I want to be with you. Or you know what I'm saying? You have to ultimately make that decision.
Well, there's a timeline on it for sure. Because Johnny said, after a while, the red flags pile up.
Oh, yeah.
If you're busy every Friday night, at first, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But after a few months.
Yeah.
And I also think it goes to
And you're
what you
vague with
consider dating.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend who also says, well, it's not dating. We're just hanging out. Or we're just seeing each other. I'm like, no, that's dating.
Yes
I
or
don't
no,
know.
Ray?
I feel like I haven't been in the single world long enough to know that, is that cheating? Because I've talked to multiple people at the same time.
Yeah.
Do they know about it? No. But eventually I was like, okay, I got to make a decision here.
And I like this person more than the
rest. I didn't think
rest.
that I was cheating on the other person. I was just trying to make up my mind on who I wanted to be with.
So you say no.
So I would say no.
All right.
Because I'm feeling out both things.
Got you.
Okay.
But you're not telling them that you're doing that.
No.
See,
I wasn't.
And my other question would be, how would you feel if you were on the other
I
end?
would ask, man. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I would have to ask. I'm like, hey, listen, I know we ain't had this discussion, and maybe I may be out of line, but every time I ask you to go out on a Friday or Saturday or holidays, are you seeing someone else?
Somebody's feelings are going to be stronger than the other, and that person's going to end up asking.
And you ask that, and they say yes. Now, did you think the whole time, well, bitch, you've been cheating on me?
Then I'm like, okay, then that opens the door. We're going to still see each other, but I'm going to start seeing some people too.
But you don't think you wouldn't think she was cheating on you, though, previous, because she didn't tell you?
I would kick myself in the butt. I didn't ask earlier.
Yeah.
I should have asked earlier.
Should have locked my door.
No, I should have asked earlier. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Chloe?
No, not at all.
You don't think it's cheating?
If you haven't had the conversation, we're doing this together, are you seeing other people? If you don't ask, don't tell. I don't want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what I'm doing.
Don't ask me. I want to ask you.
Yeah.
That's
and
fine.
it depends how I feel. I would straight up be like, oh, if I like this person, let's talk about it. If not,
But here's the thing. If I'm doing that, I can't ask you.
Yeah.
I can't.
So, and the thing is that, all right, I'll be honest, 100% honest. When I started talking to Missy, I had a boyfriend at the time, and I was talking to two people at the same time. One person, yes, knew about the other person, and then I felt guilty, and I was like, okay, so I told them about each other. And then they were like, okay, whatever, so you need to make a decision. And then at that point, I was like, okay, now that they know about each other, I have to make a decision because there's not enough time in a day to have two relationships unless you're in an open relationship.
I agree with you. I can't imagine having two relationships.
And the messed up thing is that when Missy started talking to another person after she found out that I was talking to another person, I got upset.
But you can't.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's when I realized. And I did. And that's when I realized, okay, you're doing what I'm doing to you, and I don't like it anymore.
I don't like it, so I'm going to stop. Okay.
It is a tough question. It actually breaks your mind when you start thinking about the logistics behind it.
All right, so that's the scenario. Now break it down again, B.
Is it cheating if you're dating two people at once and you've never had the exclusive talk with either, but you've also never told both that you're seeing other people?
Okay. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, if you want to text, is 41067. We can get into the big discussion on social media and watch us do what we do, and we can talk about it on the live stream. Is it cheating? You never had the discussion. We want to talk to you next on Johnny's House. Orlando's #1 hit music station on a Thursday. This is Johnny's House. Cloudy, numerous thunderstorms, they say, throughout the day, so please be careful with that if you're out and about. High today of 86. It is 75 right now. Brian, paint the picture one more time.
All right, so there's a survey. They asked 20,000 people, is it cheating to date two people at once if you've never agreed to be exclusive, but you're also not telling them that you're dating multiple people?
Okay. Is that cheating? Sabrina, good morning.
Good morning.
Is that cheating?
No, I don't believe it is.
That's right. Explain.
So, as someone who's been on the receiving end of this, like I have dated multiple people, and as well as dated someone who was dating multiple people, because I didn't bring up the question on whether or not we were actually going to be exclusive, I don't think they should have had to tell me. Like, just because I clear my roster doesn't mean you have to clear yours.
Yeah. So
I
you
feel
say
like that's a conversation we need to have about being serious.
If you don't have the conversation, then you're just assuming that that person could possibly be seeing someone else.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to dedicate all my time and everything to you if we haven't actually gone and had that conversation, because then it would just be a waste of my time if you're not being exclusive, but I was trying to be.
No,
so
Brian,
I feel like it's not cheating.
We were talking about this off the air, and some people don't have that conversation, that it just kind of morphs into a relationship.
I've never brought up the are we exclusive thing.
Yeah,
It's just happened.
Yeah.
Or it hasn't.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of kind of happened like that with me, with the guy that I'm getting married to. Like, in the beginning, both of us were just so happened to be going through divorces at the same time, so we were both on a bunch of different sites at the same time.
Yeah.
And we had to sit down and physically have a talk.
There it is.
Because I had a son, he had kids, so it's like we had to have a talk on whether or not we were just going to be like, okay, let's start blending our families together.
Yeah.
If not, then we wouldn't be together still 8 years later.
Yeah, so you had
we actually physically had to talk about it.
You had to talk. You had to talk. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't, and what you're saying is that if you don't have the talk, then you didn't talk about being exclusive, so it's not cheating.
I don't feel like it's cheating, but if you're somebody who has like a lot of emotion and you're like, I really want to be exclusive with you, I think you should be the one who needs to bring it up, because that person is not going to feel the same way you do. I mean, as a woman, no offense, Brian, Johnny, but I mean, us women have a lot more feelings than a man does.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be on the women's end to be like, okay, are you seeing other women?
Hold on.
It's always going to come from
I understand what you're saying, but there are some men out there right now going, I was just wondering.
Right.
Are we exclusive?
but I thought you loved me.
That conversation
but there's
is
nothing
being
wrong with
I've
having
only
that
met
conversation.
One guy that's like that. I've only met one guy that's like that, and he's engaged to my friend now. But he's a real crybaby. Like, if she yelled at him, he cries.
Oh no! Don't
like,
say
that's like
that.
a one in a million like guy.
I'm a crybaby.
All right,
whatever.
Sabrina. Thank you for sharing that. You have something?
No,
Have a good day.
Okay.
What?
No, it's just in general. I feel like like you say, or anyone says that you should have the exclusive conversation. Isn't it on the other person to have the word not exclusive conversation at all? Like, 'cause that's where I feel like it's on me to tell you that I'm seeing other people just as much as it's on you to ask me if we're exclusive.
You know what I used to say? I used to say this.
So I get what you're saying, but it's like, think of it this way. Like I said, I met my spouse on POF. Don't come for me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I met you on an app. There's no way in my mind that I'm thinking that you're not dating other people.
But that's true. You should know where you met your person.
Sabrina, I used to say this.
Exactly.
I used to say, hey, listen, ask me anything you want to know about our relationship, but be ready for the answer. I always said that. I always said it just like that. Ask me anything. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree.
Okay.
You got to ask, though. I can't read your mind. You got to tell me.
All right. Well, congratulations that you found your one.
No, thank you.
Bye-bye.
I see what you're saying, though, Brian.
Maybe it's because I'm the sensitive one.
Yes, and that's what I was just about to say. Maybe because you do have a lot of emotions, you feel like it is somewhat on your part as well to say that, hey, I am talking to other people.
Right, I feel it's my responsibility to tell you so I don't hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
But that's because you're, like, devoted to your emotions. And
Will be what they saying over there, man.
Let's see. XL Mode powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Most people say it's not cheating. It's just being dishonest, which I think is a form of cheating. But that's just me, though.
All right. Let's move on. Ms. Ray, what's going on, girl?
Tory Lanez. Let's talk about a little update on him and what he said he's got going on.
Got it coming up. Johnny's house.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so yesterday, Tory Lanez, we were talking about how his bail increased and he was cuffed in court.
Yeah.
$350,000. He posted bail, but when he was leaving the Los Angeles County Courthouse, people were making fun of him because of like a bald spot that he had in the back of his head. So
And, hold on, let me get this right. This man just got released from jail,
Yep.
and people laughing about the ball spot.
Yes.
People are cold, man.
Yes. So basically, they were just like, there was a ton of jokes floating around on the internet yesterday about his bald spot. But he came out and he said it's alopecia. So a lot of people are just now finding out what alopecia is because of everything with like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. And he said that I rap about it all the time. It's alopecia. What's the big deal?
Wow.
And so like people are like, oh damn. So maybe we should stop making fun of people that are balding or just don't have hair. How about that? So that's what he was like, listen, I do have a hair loss condition in front of a lot of people that like don't really know. So if you are calling me out, I rap about it all the time.
I think, people apologize to Jada because of the joke. I don't think he's going to get that apology.
No. I mean, you're leaving court for shooting somebody in the foot.
I don't think he's going to get it.
I don't think he wanted any sympathy, but I think he just wanted to shut people down. Like, listen, dude, I just got arrested. I just had a post bail, and now you guys are making fun of my alopecia. Like, let's be real.
I'd go home, listen to some music and drink.
Yeah, right?
I would.
Do something to escape.
Yeah, really. Just get away from this for a minute.
So this is a little spoiler alert if you watch The Masked Singer. A little update on what's going on.
Spoiler alert!
So this is a two-person mask that was unveiled last night.
Okay.
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller. They were unmasked on Wednesday's episode. And the funny thing is that Teller is the one that did both of the voices because they said that Penn has such a distinctive voice that people would recognize him immediately.
But Teller never talks.
I know, and that's what they were saying. That's what it kind of like made people like question what was going on.
Yeah.
But Penn said that my voice is so damaged from years of being carny trash, is what he called himself, that I just have one voice. So that's when Teller was like, okay, I'll do it. So he did two different voices that kind of threw people off, but it was cool to see them on there.
I have no idea what Teller sounds like. For years,
Yeah, me
Penn and
neither.
Teller, he never talks.
Yeah, well, if you want to check it out, you can watch the past couple episodes of what they did. Some other clues that people are saying: the armadillo they think is Jay Leno or Gary Busey, and then the teddy bear people are saying it's Jennifer Hudson is a big one that a lot of people are saying, which I feel like she's been rumored to be on that show for like the past 2 years. Also, Carly Rae Jepsen could be making a comeback.
So call me maybe.
Call me
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Call me maybe.
She did have a song in 2022, but nobody really.
She did? I don't remember that one. I don't call me maybe.
Yeah, so it says that 2022 she had a dedicated side B. Was her last release. But now she's making a comeback. I guess there's billboards that are popping up all over the place that are talking about Western Wind is what the project is called. Nobody knows exactly what it is, but it is a backdrop of like her name and a phone number, which leads to the Carly Rae Jepsen hotline. So a lot of people are saying that she's got some singing that she's been doing behind the scenes in an album. So if you were a fan of her back in the day, she could be coming out with some new stuff. Also, real quick, there is an opera in the works about Kurt Cobain in his final days. So I guess it's based off
I thought they had one. Or somebody was working on something like that.
Yeah, so there's like a book and there's like a movie, I think, that is called like The Last Days about Kurt Cobain. But now they're going to make it into an opera. So if you're into that kind of stuff as well, it's going to be fictionalized about Kurt's life.
All right. Coming up, let's find out what is trending in the world today. We'll do it here on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 907, cloudy, thunderstorms numerous today. Expect some gusty winds. Be careful. 70% chance of that. 86 is our high. It is 75 right now. Rain on and off, they say, is happening in some places around the city. All right, Brian, what's trending?
Today is World Health Day, so be healthy today. Go see the doctor.
Is that
schedule your
what
appointment?
World Health Day?
I think you're just supposed to focus on
your health?
overall health.
Okay.
Just be aware.
There you go.
I'm down with that.
There you go. So yeah, do that today. It's also International Beaver Day.
I thought you said Bieber.
No, beaver.
No. Oh, cool.
Little beavers.
You ever seen one? I've never seen one.
I've never actually seen a beaver. No.
Well, damn.
Ray said damn.
She could not wait to say that. There you go. You're done, Ray. Take your headphones, going out.
All right.
Hey, look, I'm just glad she went that direction because it could have gone
I know, of
multiple
course.
ways.
Yes, absolutely.
It's also National Beer Day, so
Yeah.
enjoy some beers today. And it's also National No Housework Day.
I like beer. I drink beer.
Beer's good.
Beer is good.
That guy that's drinking only beer for Lent.
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he gave up food for Lent, so he's
That's
just drinking
so
beer.
funny.
Beer and multivitamins.
Yes.
Genius. He says he's not drunk. So it's Beer Day and No Housework Day. So don't do housework and drink some beer at the same time.
Man, that sounds like yesterday. In my house.
I know, right? Of course it is. It's also today in Orlando a big deal because it's 407 Day.
Oh.
So you're
what's supposed to happen today?
Well, you just use the hashtag 407 Day and you show some love to some local businesses. There are some local businesses that are giving out some free stuff and free samples. There's Tasty Chomps is like a local foodie community type thing, like a blog, and they have a list of things that you could get. And then there's 407 Day shirts. So you just show some love to the area code 407 today. Mm-hmm. And so everything you do that's local, make sure you hashtag it 407 Day.
I remember the Ludacris song, Area Code.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Yes.
407, I'm like, yeah!
He's got pros.
Yes, he does.
And hoes. And then this is funny because they looked at all the stuff that we were Googling 2 years ago yesterday. Google dropped the analytics for everything we were Googling in March and April of 2020 as the pandemic hit.
What was it? What was that?
So they listed all the Google trends. The top shortages were being Googled.
Okay.
Toilet paper shortage,
Yeah.
meat shortage, hand sanitizer shortage.
I didn't know there was a meat shortage.
And Nintendo Switch shortage.
Yeah, that was big. Yep.
People were looking for stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
The top should I searches were should I buy stocks now? Should I wear a mask? And should I get tested for coronavirus? Because at the time, nobody really knew what was going on.
Yeah.
There was the top, is it safe searches? Is it safe to fly? Is it safe to travel to Florida was on there.
Wow.
Is it safe to go to the grocery store was on there. Some of the terms that hit all-time highs were shelter in place, social distancing, rubbing alcohol, and toilet paper.
Wow.
And then searches that hit all-time high in April, because that was March, like the beginning. Binge watching, stimulus check, furlough. And then what day is it hit all-time high? Because people weren't going to work, so nobody knew.
Here's something that was crazy from back in the day is why did we have a curfew?
No idea.
Were we going to go out and just give people
I think it just wanted it was supposed to stop people from going out and going to
And so
bars and
spreading it.
restaurants or going out to
'cause no,
dinner.
the bars were closed. The bars was
yeah,
were
the
closed.
bars were closed, but
But then they had the full lockdown where you were only supposed to go out if you were essential.
Yes.
Remember? Because we got those little cards that said we were essential.
Yes. I remember driving to work every morning just nervous.
Doesn't that seem like a movie?
I know.
It seems like a nightmare.
It's like, oh, man, because I tried to get somebody in my house and that curfew went in.
But traffic was lighter. I do remember.
Getting home was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
I remember all that.
And then a couple things hit 10-year lows for searches. Party, happy hour, movie theater, and traffic all hit 10-year lows for searches because nobody was at
parties, happy hours,
Nobody cared.
That's true.
That's where we were 2 years ago. How crazy is that?
God. Remember we used to do those happy hours? I'm like, I can't be getting drunk like this.
my God.
Oh, the virtuals? Yeah.
Go to Ray's house, get drunk, and got to go home. We had to stop that stuff. Wow. All right, good stuff. Listen, we come back. We have a new boss, and we want y'all to tell him. You know, we're going to open the mic and let y'all tell him what he should know about us. We're just going to be back. It's like,
It'd be fun.
It's like having your kids talk to their grandparents and you're sitting back going, don't say nothing stupid now.
You're right.
Don't say nothing crazy now. All right, we'll explain what we're going to do with that next right here on Johnny's House. 923 Orlando's #1 hit music station. This is Johnny's House on a Thursday. Cloudy with thunderstorms today. They say it could be some gusty winds. 86 is the high we're looking for, and right now we're still holding at 75. All right, in radio there's always change. We had I've been here for so long. This is probably sixth program director that we've gone through, I think.
I've had 4.
You had 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had.
Oh, wait, maybe 5.
Okay, then add 3 more to that, so it's about 8. Yeah. And Ray, how many of you got?
He will be my 4th.
He's
You're
5th
4.
for me.
Yeah, he's my 4th.
And Chloe's your 2nd.
This is my 2nd, yes.
2nd. And so, when we have change here, we like to throw it out there. I want to say good morning to Jeremy Rice. Hello, Jeremy. How are you?
What's happening, Johnny? Good morning. It's great to be here.
Where you come from? What's your story, man? How we get you here?
I came from, ironically, where the last program director came from Long Island, but without the accent.
Yeah. How long were you in Long Island?
For over 20 years.
Oh,
Similar radio station, #1 in the ratings.
Yeah.
Great peeps here. I know Orlando very well. I've traveled here for my prior company many, many times. I've listened to the station for years and looked up to you all. And
wow,
this show, this station, this company, iHeart, you're awesome.
Now, what's your story? Married, kids? What's up?
I have triplets.
Triplets?
Oh my goodness!
Triplets?
I have triplets. I'm married, and what better place to be than Orlando for the babies?
Yes.
Man, how old are the triplets?
10.
10.
Wow. Bless
Man. Man, and you haven't experienced that Florida heat. Now you come down. Now I know you all came down here, because I did a background check on you myself. You came down here and you monitored us for another company.
Yeah, I did. It was my job. It was my job to listen to Johnny's House, and I basically said,
Well, that's an awesome job.
You can't beat this morning show. Just play a lot of music and just let them do what they need to do.
Yeah, it gets real hot, bruh. Woo!
Well, I mean, yesterday was like 90.
Man.
That was nice because it wasn't all that humid.
And this is going to be your first Red Hot and Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing it back this year.
You have air conditioning up there, right?
No. Well, there's a little green room area, but
Yeah.
It doesn't get that cold, though.
I heard Brian Mack had his own trailer with a masseuse and air conditioning and champagne.
Yeah, yeah.
If he did, we didn't know about
We didn't know nothing about it. Now, I was talking to you yesterday, and there's certain things, like your daughter's into to dance, so you're looking for dance studios here, and
yes, we're moving to Oviedo, and she is looking for a wonderful place to do her dance, her tap, her jazz, her whole dance competition stuff. So she's really, really into that, and she's very talented.
Wow,
there's a bunch of that here.
I told him that. I told him yesterday. I also said that competitive cheering, huge.
Yeah.
Huge here
at Walt Disney.
Yeah, they have it down there all the time. I mean, I think competitive cheering is bigger than most sports because it happens all year round. Football happens like in the fall and baseball, but competitive cheering all year long.
I just got a program director idea. Why don't we get cheering right here live in the studio once a week? We'll bring in some cheering.
We do that. It's on Football Friday. We bring them in on.
Done deal.
Yeah, we do that. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have listeners tell you about us. Okay, we want y'all to call them up. Whatever you want to say, we're not even gonna censor it. Let them know about the show. Let them know what's going on here and things to do in Orlando and what you think about the show. Things he should be aware of that he may not know.
You describe us to our new boss.
You describe us and let them know what you think. And for being honest, we'll hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to Monster Jam World Finals, taking place May 21st, 22nd, Camping World Stadium. You can get tickets if you want to buy them at Ticketmaster.com. So you call them up and tell them, what do you want them to know, Ray? What are you going to tell them about us?
Okay, yeah. So basically you introduce us to him.
Okay. We're sitting back.
That's it.
Man, somebody calling already.
He already knows I'm awesome, so you don't have to tell him that.
Yeah.
This is a focus group. This is perfect.
Man, I've sat to a focus group. Woo, those things are brutal. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text because you don't want to be seen, the XL Mobile is 41067. We can get on social media. We're checking those too. And if you're watching us on the live stream, you drop a comment and we'll read it for you. Let him know about us. You tell him. We'll sit back and you say, hey, how you doing? Man, y'all still can't wait to call. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not going to be here to defend myself either.
Yeah,
I'll
Ray got to
defend
be on TV. All right, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Go ahead. Tell him what you want to know. Describe to us. He's new. Fill in the blanks. We'll just sit back and listen. All right. All right. We'll hear what you got to say coming up next right here on Johnny's House. This is Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 106.7. Look for clouds, numerous thunderstorms, gusty winds, all the above and be happening today. And then this weekend is going to be really nice. 86 is the high. It is 75 right now. Got a new boss. Got him on the show. His name is Jeremy. And we just said, hey, you know what? He's heard about us. We want you to tell him about what you think about us. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
All right. What do you want to tell Jeremy sitting right here? Go ahead.
I want to let him know how community-oriented your show is. Other shows that I may have heard are about the hosts and about bringing the ratings up on their radio station, but everything that you guys do with Susie the Foodie to Baby DJ, I went out years ago to your undie run, and I was intimidated and scared to meet you guys, and you were so down to earth, and you were people-oriented, made me feel like I had been a friend for years, and I really appreciate everything that you guys do for your community and on the show.
Wow. Holly, where are you calling from?
Inverness.
Inverness. How far is that outside?
That's pretty far.
Yeah.
It's in the woods.
It is, yeah, quite far.
Man, so you came to the Cupid Undie Run from Inverness?
I did, and I donate every year. I've only been able to come out once, but I donate to your teams every year, and I really appreciate what you guys do. You use your platform for good.
Well, thank you.
You nailed it, Holly. Community, local, that's the key.
it.
That's what we do here at Johnny's House.
I'll tell you. You hold on a second, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, because we got some Monster Jam tickets. We're going to hook somebody up. Now, listen, I'm going to get the tickets away regardless. You can say something bad if you want. I get it. I understand. Denise, good morning.
Hey, good morning, you guys. How are you?
Good, Denise. We got a Jeremy Rice. He's our new program director here. Go ahead and tell him what you want to know about the show. We'll sit back.
All right. Well, first of all, Jeremy, welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Because that's exactly what Johnny's House is a family. They're an extension of my family.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Our best morning show ever.
Yes.
It's true.
They are the real deal. I personally don't work weekends because they're not on live weekends. If they started working on the weekends, then I would start working on the weekends. So
I got a programming idea here. Let me
No, you
think.
don't.
Saturday, Sunday,
No,
Monday.
you don't. No.
And they tell it how it is, and they always make you feel welcome. They're just awesome. Through great times, through difficult times, all you have to do is listen to this program, and you just feel complete. So, again, welcome to the family, and
All right. Thank you, Denise. That was very kind of you to say.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We love you.
Y'all have a great day.
Yeah,
okay?
hold on. We're gonna get one of those Monster Jam tickets. You know, we've been here. Ain't nobody ever called us to say that we got to have somebody in here.
I know.
We don't get anything like that.
Even the mobile's being nice, which never happens because y'all got some mean things to say sometimes.
Jordan, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what do you want to
Good
take?
morning, Johnny's House.
What do you want to say to our new boss, Jeremy?
So Jeremy, hi Jeremy, welcome to XL. So I've been listening to XL ever since it was like back in the day with Grace and Doc and Johnny and Johnny. Oh my gosh, your voice just feels like home just because I've listened to you for so long. I feel like I've known you longer than I've known most of my friends. It's just, I love listening to you guys because it's like a bunch of friends and family, like just kicking back. And I feel like I listen to you guys. I watch you guys on the live stream every day. Shout out to the live stream.
Yeah.
But I love that, the live stream. I've never seen or heard about this anywhere else, probably because I only listen to XL. But
wow.
So I just appreciate you guys. We actually, stuff has been rough with COVID and everything, and we were lucky enough to be chosen for the BB DJ this past Christmas, and we're doing better now, so that's awesome. But that was just, when you have kids, it's hard, and you feel like you're not enough sometimes, and you guys
that's what that's what the program was for. You get on your feet. Next year, you come volunteer in the warehouse.
Absolutely, yeah, and I'm hoping we can, do some donating this year too. So, and then so it's not just like listening to you guys on the radio. You guys have helped and affected my home, like physically and literally.
Wow.
And I appreciate you guys doing everything for the community. And Baby DJ has been going on for years, and I really feel like if Johnny, you didn't care, then it wouldn't be still going. And I think you guys need a freaking raise. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep. I'm down with that.
And, sorry, Alexis, but live stream. We love Chloe, and we want to see a camera there and a spot for Chloe.
Oh,
we need to hook up to a lie detector first, but we'll figure that one out later.
Thank you so much for calling, and thanks for listening. And you nailed it. Friends, family, someone that you love and you listen to every day. It's a part of your life. I love it, and thank you for listening.
You hold on a second, okay?
The raise, too.
Oh.
Okay.
She said, give him some money. I like that. Give him some money. Drew.
Good morning, Johnny.
What's up, man? Go ahead.
You know, I have to say this. I've been listening for a long time, and I just have to say your show is so awful that I have to make sure I keep listening to it just to make sure that it's remaining awful. So awful, I have to listen to Brian in the afternoons just to confirm that everything's awful.
I'm pretty bad. If you think I'm bad here, I'm even worse in the afternoons.
This is the guy on Yelp.
And I hear that, but I mean, it's so awful that I don't listen to anybody else because of you guys.
Yeah. Just to make sure we're still bad.
This is the guy in the focus group.
Yeah, the one star review.
Exactly.
That's the one.
Exactly. But I say that sarcastically. When I first moved to Orlando many years ago, I found Johnny in the morning, and I've been hooked ever since. They do a great job, very nice to people, very community-oriented, just like everybody else said. And yes, they deserve a raise.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, man. You guys don't ever say anything nice to us. We got our boss in here. Y'all are being extremely nice. I'm looking at Brian like, wait, man, what's going on here? What's happening? What's happening?
I just told you you guys are awful.
No, I got you. But
How's
hey,
that?
thank you for the love, man. We appreciate you.
No problem.
All right,
Thank you.
hold on.
We love you, too. Thanks for calling. Thanks for the Yelp one-star review.
Be what they say, man.
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need to check. Call Dan Newland. There's a lot of people just breaking down each person.
Well, let me hear one.
Let's see. Johnny is a family dude, but a sore loser.
No, I'm not. I am not.
Ray is a cool mom.
Yes.
I'm always right. That's true. I am always right. And I'm sometimes funny. What about the other times? Let's see. They all said we don't talk about Detroit because it's sad because you came too late to give Detroit money.
Yeah. We tried everything to get us some money. Anything over there, Chloe? No?
So everyone is talking about how much they love Johnny's house and that they feel bad for calling me Sedano.
Your name is Sedano. No, we might have to send you back out. I think you're going to have to redeem yourself.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Now,
But-
hey, if the same thing happened again, I swear, girl.
I swear to God.
Brian's shaking his head like, you want to get burnt twice?
Yeah. Like, did you not touch the stove? Was it not hot?
It was burning, smoking hot. Jordan, we're going to hook you up with a pair of Monster Jam tickets, May 21st and 22nd, Camping World Stadium, and get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Man, if there's any way we can help you, I mean, you're away from your home and you got to start all the way new, bringing triplets down with your family, dance studio, stuff like that. Give us a list. We'll put it out there, and people, believe me, they will have a million suggestions on what you can do and where you could go.
Absolutely. We need the help in Oviedo, and a shout out to the local peeps there that can show us around to all the cool spots in Oviedo.
Oviedo's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice spot.
It's a really nice spot.
Well, they switched his email over yesterday to the one who gets the PD emails. So now he'll get all those. So we'll see.
When does that start today?
Well, yeah. So if you got something to say, there you go.
Please play Hanson. Play more rap.
Yes. Hey, believe me, listen, you heard this. Just wait till you start getting those real emails. Those things are a treat. All right, but welcome aboard, man. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for letting the boring management guy in here to be with you. Thank you.
You ain't coming back, but anyway. All right, so let's get out of here. It's 9:45. 9:51, time to get out of here. I got a client meeting at noon that I forgot about,
Oh, boy.
but I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds like it.
I had one yesterday that I totally forgot about and thought was today. They text me like, "Hey, you almost here?" No.
New phone, who this?
Oh, boy.
I had to apologize.
Did your stomach, like, drop?
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst.
I'll catch him next week. I said I'll make a special trip out to see y'all next week.
Sorry about that. Hey, Miss Ray, what you got going on, ma'am?
I have a blood work that I need to get done, and then I have to figure out which Justin Bieber shirt Missy's wearing so I can coordinate my outfit with the other shirt.
For a show that's 5 days away.
They are so
It's
hyped.
Saturday.
It's so good that you should always have something to look forward to, and that's what people say. You should have something. You guys are you've been looking forward for this for 2.5 years.
Missy texted me this morning. She's like, I laid out the Bieber shirts. I still don't know which one I'm going to wear yet. I'm like, all right. Just let me know.
She said, but hold on. Let me go fight crime. I'll come back and then I'll decide which one to wear.
You're going to solve some mysteries real fast.
Let me bust this crime ring, and then I'll come back home, and we can talk about these shirts.
Facebook. Also, Fox just booted me, so be careful with the weather.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
there's like some tornado warnings already.
Yes, and it's going to be a weather alert day.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
Yeah,
Chloe,
it's ugly.
Yeah. What does that be?
It's ugly. I mean,
Yeah,
look
it
at it
is.
now. It's like super dark.
Chloe, you got anything?
I'm going to the gym and hopefully an indoor skate park.
Indoor
later.
skate park. You don't do anything other than go to the gym and skate park?
I mean, because, like, I'm trying to work out, and I'm supposed to do cardio twice a day, so I'm trying to supplement the cardio with skating.
Do you do roller skating or skateboard? Or
No,
or
I
just
do skateboard. I don't
skateboarding?
roller skate.
What's your best trick?
My best trick would probably be a fakie shove it.
Okay.
I'm working on a 180 right now. I got it, but it just doesn't roll forward. I roll backwards, so I got to get it to go
Then you
forward.
ain't got it.
Well, I land it. I
Okay,
land
you
it.
kick the landing.
I just don't go forward.
All right.
Yeah.
B, how about you, brother?
Just a bunch of stuff to do around here. I got to help the new boss man figure out some stuff. He's learning all the new systems for the first time, so I'm going to help him do that for a little bit. And then my wife is putting me to work as an airbrush artist for her creations for her little boards that she does. She needs some airbrushing. You airbrush with like edible paint.
Edible paint, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go home and help her do some airbrushing and whatnot, and I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else.
All right, well, listen, be careful if you're out in that weather today. We're going to hand this thing to Ryan Seacrest. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see ya tomorrow.